Stinky, floppy jellyfish. Washed up on the beach now. And then what are you going to do, Jelly? When I come by and poke at you with my stick?
Why, Tenno, what an intriguing warframe you have. I look forward to adding it to my inventory.
Let's do this!
Death be the Tenno!
Look at me, Tenno. Don't you want this? Can't you see what a gift this is?
excited now. The anticipation. Ooh.
Good afternoon. It's going to be a blank screen for a moment. I'll tell you what, we'll put it on the interim slideshow for a moment, because Warframe's being a pain in the arse. I don't know precisely why. It seems to think it's updated, then it's not updated, but then it tells me it's not updated, so I think, okay, fine, you're not updated, and then it goes, I'm updated, and then it goes, no, I'm not updated. Not entirely sure. Fucking horse-shitting cock. At least you can hear it in the background, theoretically. Fucking damn it. For a split second there, I thought it was saying I had 30 seconds. I was thinking, Jesus, I think maybe it's going to load quickly enough to do 30 seconds. Right, here we go.
Orders has been getting tired of waiting.
At the very least,
You
I'm
are
actually back in the game. Okay, marvellous. Right, don't need that. Don't need that. Please don't shut down the wrong window. Oh, the right window. Oh, god damn it. Total nod of random gas in your chat. Oh, I think there is. Alright, hang on. Oh god, I've lost all my bloody windows again. Right, and now finally, Warframe Wednesdays is here. Diddly ding, ding. Come on, don't do me. Don't. There we go. Jesus. Oh, Warframe. You're beginning to start being a nuisance, Warframe. You're beginning to start being a nuisance. Because you're just acting up every time I try to play you. Right. Play a game of Frame Fighter, Happy Zephyr, or Wormius. Well, I think we can probably do that. Fuck it, we'll do that right now. That's going to be the easiest thing in the world. And good afternoon to you, Gaz. You may have said there is not a random Gaz in the chat, but I suspect there is a random Gaz in the chat. Therefore, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? No, not board or Railjack. Quite convenient to know that there's a Railjack there. I want the games console. Here we go. Is that the... No, that's the... No, games console's on the shelf. You put the games console on the shelf. I don't particularly remember the old world, but, you know, fuck the old world. How are you, Gaz? Are you good this afternoon? Are you doing well? How are your general doings and your doings of generosity? That's right. There's a word in there somewhere. Wormius. It's time for Wormius. Worm, if you're unaware, is a sentinel in the game, and obviously Gladius is a game. This is very much a game of Gladius. Working, that's a bastard and a half. What do you do, if you don't mind me inquiring? You can absolutely say, I do mind you inquiring. Shut up and leave me alone. I don't want to tell you. Ow. Well, that's one life down on the Wormius. The wormiest worms of them all. Hey, you're gonna shoot some corpus in the face. Wow. Whilst the idea was I was going to say whilst trying to avoid it, because it's a... Whoa! Well, this... Oh, I was about to say this changes everything. Because, you know, you love your job in a warehouse. I suppose that makes more sense as to the hours, because it's not what I would consider normal hours. But then again, I suppose, what are normal hours? What is normal? Oh, right, so theoretically... I mean, it appears to have disappeared, so I've got no reason to believe it's not just done. So we've still got 12 days to do Orphic's Venom, Advanced, and the Endurance. It looks especially like I've done all of them, but they do lead to the other frame. Now, I can't deny, if I'm going to do Orphic's Venom, the whole changing up my Warframe is going to make zero difference whatsoever. But what I do wish to do, 6 to 2 AM, good lord, that's horrendous. That's utterly horrendous, but there you go. I do feel sorry for you. If you would like me to feel sorry for you, if you'd prefer I didn't, then fair dues. Because it sounds a bit patronising. I do feel sorry for you, but I mean, I hated. I know, and mine was just a standard office job. Well, I did end up in a warehouse at one point in time because the company was dying on its arse. So I kind of ended up in a desperate situation of like, I don't know what to do. You can join if you want. I mean, it depends on precisely what I'm doing. I'm sort of milling around at the moment, but yes, if you particularly wish to join in, I can throw an invite, or you can throw an invite. I don't actually know what my fucking username is in this. I mean, it's usually the standard JDragon56. It's on the screen at the top there. If you wish to throw out an invite, you can feel free to. On Orphix Venom, that's fine, yes. Yes, if you wish to invite, we can do Orphix Venom together. I warn you, I'm not incredibly good at it, but I also don't own my own bloody Necromech, which is a nuisance, as I would like to change, but unfortunately, this game is not often friendly when it comes to... That is very peculiar. Oh, throwing knives, that's why they're a fat. I'm assuming one of them is a knife. Unless you do throw that entire thing, but I'm assuming, yeah, I suspect one of those structures is a knife and it's fanned out in a sort of artistic fashion. I require a Viper for that. Interesting. Hystrix looks quite fun. The Nell... Comac? Well, I could bring out the Comac. Anything new? Oh, Velox. That's a decent looking gun, even. Yeah, go on, let's bring out this Comac and see if we can build another one. Yes, we can. No, we can't. That's a Kraken. Aye, just stick your Kraken. No, I would need to find another Comac. Possibly need a whole new blueprint for that. But let's equip the old Comac in this. So KKK. Maybe don't mention the KKK. No, it's probably wise. But appearance. Let's shovel just the Warframe colours for now. That'll do nicely. And now, off we pop. So at this point, it would be very much... I'm assuming by Orphix Venom, do you mean the basic operation, the advanced one, or the endurance one? I don't think it'll make that much difference, because I think I just need points in it. And some form of item, wasn't it? I can't remember fully what the item I needed was. But nonetheless, what was the username again? It is capital J, capital D, Dragon 56. JDragon 56. I must admit, I'll have to find that bloody profile thing again so I can get rid of the Christmas one. We're basically on the verge. It is the 6th of the 1st, and I believe that that is a button there. Marvellous. That is a button, yes. And you did push it. Bravo. So, hello, Horsmaeki. I don't know if that's precisely how you would pronounce it, but nonetheless, good day. I don't know if the caps are important, but the situation seems to have resolved itself. So, as I say, the crucial thing is, are we looking at Orphix Venom Advanced, or the Endurance round? As specified. To me, I don't think it makes much difference. Because it's very much a sort of, you know, fuck it. All I need is points and doings. I can't remember exactly what oh, this is the doings I need, whatever that is. Can't remember what that was called now. Now, it beeped at me. Does that beep something specific that I shouldn't understand? It definitely seemed to beep at me, but I'm not entirely sure which one it beeped at. We'll do endurance. I'll start that off, and assuming you are prepped and ready, we pop into our Necromechs. So, Gaz, if you've... I can't precisely remember how long you said you had, but if you've got a few moments, you get to see a Necromech, and they are quite fun. They are delightful and enjoyable. Also, you can move your ship around. And what? If you push A, well, A for me anyway, you can end up... Right, let's... which button was it? That's the button. There we go. So, Necromechs. They're big, they're stompy, and they kick the shit out of you. There we go, marvellous. Now I've got to remember how to Bone Widow again, which is a problem. Although having said that, at the end of the day, a lot of it is just, I'm big stompy robot, you're not, I'm gonna shoot you. If you're not a big stompy robot, I'm gonna shoot the living hell out of you. And basically, it's just kind of keep having to try and collect shit. I still don't actually fully understand the Bone Widow. I really need to pay attention and understand the Bone Widow a little bit more, because I just don't quite grasp her abilities. I know there's a couple of fairly obvious ones, like that one appears to be... Oh yes, I think she's got... I say she. I suppose it's the Widow part, but yeah, I think I've got the scoop and... the poop and scoop. Wait for it. I don't know, maybe I don't have the poop and scoop. There we go, I've got scoop. And throw. Scoop. And scoop, scoop. Scoop. And throw. I swear there was a throw, maybe. Not sure. Oh, I'm just sort of dashing through now. Dashing through the snow in a Bone Widow. It's a little bit late for Christmas song, so well, never mind. Then I've got this one, which... Big Beam? Big Beam. I feel like that was Big Beam. Yeah. I'm not really sure what the Big Beam is doing. It didn't somehow didn't particularly look like damage, but... Well, let's go deal with the Big Nasty. And then, of course, the final one is, rather than the original Necromech, which I think... I can't remember. I mean, certainly the named one was the Snake, which, of course, gave them the opportunity, slightly silly opportunity, perhaps, to go, Snake, 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 when it died. It should die. It should die? It should die. Thank you. It just apparently takes a bit of a beating. Let's try the sword out a bit more. Oh, you're going the wrong way, dear. You're going the wrong way. You're slightly confused, Bone Widow. Bone Widow, could you... No, okay, fine. Apparently someone else dealt with it, that's fine. What I can do... Oh, I suppose it's, yeah, being a melee weapon, it functions on the usual melee standards. Doom, 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 stumpy robot, stumpy robot. I need to get over to the asshole of life. That's the one. That's the one issue with the Bone Widow, I think, is because this arsehole is only really open to the crack. You've got to shoot inside the crack to destroy the Orphix. And unfortunately, I don't think the sword is particularly well suited, because it's quite difficult to aim a sword. You'd think aiming a sword into a crack would be fairly simplistic. Oh, that's also a Warframe that I'm shooting. That's good stuff. Good stuff, Jay. Good stuff. Well done. Yeah, ho ho. And now, come on, zoom protocol, please. Okay, zoom protocol got caught up on a fucking small fence. I'm a giant stompy robot, and my zoom protocols got waylaid by a simple tiny fence. Shouldn't be held up by a tiny fence. I'm a giant fucking robot. Hence why I'm called the Bone Widow. You can actually hit them with a big sword. Oh, well, that's quite good to know. Correct direction would help as well, but but it didn't look suspiciously like it was doing much damage. Zoomy robot time. Apparently it doesn't want a zoomy robot. Big gun, big gun, big gun, big gun, big gun, big gun, big gun. Oh. Hey, little corpus dudes! I'm a giant stompy robot. How do you enjoy that? You don't. You're dead. Let's try this. Let's try the big sword again then. Will you please, dear? You are all over the place. Every time I tried the big sword, she ends up going all over the place. Oh, nice. She has a big slam down. Oh, a couple of dead sentients there. That's always good to see.
Head on through extraction when you feel the need.
No, I think we should be fine. Especially since as the big nasty doings that I need to be destroying just landed in front of my face. Always helpful when they're cooperative. How are you? The sprint button. There we go. I think maybe I'm just using the sprint button at the wrong time. It does seem particularly... yeah, once again. Once again, I went wandering over. And lo and behold, here we go, sword and shield mode. Oh, wait, okay, interesting. Oh, I see. Shield mode actually does overwrite sword mode, which is a bit of a bugger. No time to scratch. There's corpus to kill. No time to scratch, because there's corpus to kill. And they need to go down on a hill. Hey, hey. Die, die, die. That's how I like you. Dead. Because I will bone your widows. That's what we do. Stumpy robot. Looking at you. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Right. Stumpy robot. Stumpy robot. Where are you? There we go. I think I potentially have to get into a bit of a sprint and then push the button again in order to get into a full boost. Which seems to be, or not. Because on this occasion it's because I have no power in the boost jets. And that's not outrageous. But yeah, there we go. Sprinting robot. He's coming for you. Yes, he is. Hiya! Shield slam! Oh, that's not. That's a shame. That was a really good looking shield slam. Completely wasted. Absolute bastard. Come on, little resonator. And now, activate sword mode. Unfortunately, sword mode seems quite dangerous on some occasions. Also, need to get back up here too. Up here, thank you very much. You've double tap sprint to boost. Yes. I think part of the problem is I never seem to have any actual boost doodads. I don't have the boost juice at the bottom there. I'm not entirely sure what's causing the boost juice to actually drain. Oh, I wonder, is it... No, I'm not going to saw... Oh, no, it might be actually. Yeah, it might be. The sword might be draining the boost. Yeah, with a much better time of it. No, as I suspected, something else seems to be draining the sort of boost meter. I'm not entirely sure what. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. You're quite small and insignificant for the most part. Stumpy, stumpy, stumpy. Hey, Juno Dismora. You. Time for you to die, sir. Well, there's another Warfix destroyed that I didn't go anywhere near. Oh boy. Ah, running takes boost juice as well. That is why it is not doing the boost juice as I am suspecting it should be doing it. But doesn't make too much difference. I am ultimately big stumpy robot. Well, that's interesting. Someone appears to be wandering around a Warframe. Which is clever, considering the fact that I'm fairly certain we're not allowed to be running around in Warframes in this mode. Unless you are now allowed. Perhaps they changed it. I swear last time you literally weren't allowed to. Literally dumped out of your Warframe at the very beginning. Yes, right. Okay, they're right where I am. I can be helpful. As opposed to lucky. No, okay, I'm not going to be helpful there. Boost juice! I go literally going upstairs on this occasion. God damn it. Always the bridesmaid and never the bride. At some point I will earn my keep inside this level. There we go. I did things. I helped. Bam! I'm killing a lot of corpus. Probably still not as many as other people, but nonetheless I am killing a lot of corpus. Whoosh! Hey. I suppose really I probably shouldn't whoosh away. I don't know where the next Warfix is going to be. Although you would loosely assume it's not going to be in the same place again. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but so who the fuck is... What is Mad Admiral Doodah rocking? Hildren, interesting. Okay. Hey guys, none of that. I don't think you have remembered to bring your documents. Oh, stop kill enemy if you have Enregi. You may have to rephrase that. I'm assuming energy. If you have energy, stop killing the enemies. Stopping killing the enemies seems counterproductive to the whole goal of killing. Oh, can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Fairly certain he's currently immune, so we need to pop over there. Oh, no. It's already dealt with. Slashy, slashy, slashiness. Marvellous. That one, I really did feel like I actually assisted on that. I'm most pleased. Yeah. And we'll put the sword away for a moment or two, let my energy reserve catch back up with the current requirements, but I can still shield bash, bitch. And boom. This gun is reasonably effective. And what is your sort of... yeah, just punching. I will continue to punch you in the fucking face. Everybody get decimated. Get decimated by my weapons of awesome. I say weapons of awesome, it's the bland standard Arcwing hop gun. Unless actually, no, maybe it's the Borzalon. Specific. Oh, okay. Didn't really mean to completely knock myself off of there, but never mind. I am unfortunately running relatively low on health. Hello! And boostings. I will boost across the map. I will boost into everything. Yeah. Okay. Quick way down. Unfortunately, I missed the quick way down. So boof. Quick way down wasn't so. Will you get under the lovely door, dear? Under the lovely door. Oh, turn. Good lord, this thing don't do well in the turns. It's quite heavily understeered, I think, was the problem. I think I maybe completely missed that one. Completely left behind. Not sure where I was supposed to be. But wherever it was, I wasn't there. Okay, stop kill, please. Okay, I mean, kinda boring now, buddy. Kinda boring. I'm gonna follow you and spin the fucking necromac around now that you've bored me. Would you like me to kill the Orphix, or am I supposed to not be killing Orphixes as well? I hate it when there's a optimal way of doing things, because it ruins my fun. Because if he's right that you're not supposed to kill things for reasons, it's just kind of like, for fuck's sake. The game is Warframe, not sit around and have a fucking lovely picnic frame, is it? It's Warframe. We go to war with my Bone Widow. I've got my Bone Widow in my hand and I'm doing very little with it. Not the same being big stompy robot with nothing to kill. Gosh darn it. Well, having said that, my frame is kinda running on the whole, dead thing, which is problematic. I have a distinct alert sound in my ear. Ouch. Plus the whole smashing through doors hurts my robot's head, despite the obvious fact that it really doesn't, because my robot is too strong for you. Hey, robot, too strong for you. Oh, look, there's a dude right there. Oh, I'm stuck under the stairs. There's a dude right there, and I'm stuck under the stairs. Oh, I might as well put the sword away. If I'm not allowed to kill things, I'll put the sword away. Fuck it. Ah, there is, however, a new Orphix. So, tally-ho! Into the wild blue yonder, tallying my ho indeed. How many hoes do you have? Well, the last tally-ho was 5. One for each weekday. Probably shouldn't have one for each weekday, but you know, I like a variety. Quite indulgent having a different hoe each day of the week, but I do like to have a break on weekends. It's not good to go every single day, you know. And whoosh! Go on, there you go. Just ignored all of the enemies. Utter horse cock. Also going to die soon. Well, I say die. Strictly speaking, in a necromech, you don't really die. You just sort of kind of blows up, and then you start again with a fresh necromech. If I happen to see one around, I might try and just unload myself and get into a new one. You never know, you might be able to see the other necromech if I get lucky and there is one. Oh, yeah, well, it's got plenty of these resonation devices. I wonder if the sword might be the better use for this job. Oh, that one's dead. Okay, I can live with that. That thing can't it? Blimey, very quick. Definitely dying in a moment. Oh, there we go. Yes, I died in my arms tonight. Now I'm just a little boy in a world of men and machines. I'm just a tiny, tiny little boy. Bye. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Oh, hello.
Interference must be cross-controlled. Segment G7.
Ow. No, the boy is dead. Ah, but Mirage is still alive.
Look who found a new shiny.
Now I just need to find a... Ah, there we go. And... I do believe... Is this the other one? I can't quite tell. No, this is another Bone Widow. The domed head sort of gave it away. But, yes, we are in another Bone Widow. I suppose technically... Is that the other one or is that another button? Ah, that is the other one. Tell you what, if I can remember the button... Can't. Okay. Hey, there we go. That's the button. And now... Get in the one... I do like the way they form. Especially that one. I don't think the Bone Widow has a sort of loose arm that sort of claws its way back to the machine, but nonetheless. Big Daddy Necromech. He's coming back for you. Big Daddy Necromech. He's here to kick your ass. Tally ho! And whooshings. So. I think that's the shield protocol? Yes, I do believe that's the shield protocol. Oh, I think I just turned it off. Useful turning the shield protocol off. I am here! Right, because I shot one bullet at it right at the end, I classify that one as my win. So, well done lads for setting the groundwork, but ultimately, you know, you needed a hero to arrive at the nick of time, and, well, you know, I was that hero. I did things. Well, I'm no longer doing things because I'm just standing here letting people shoot me because I'm not allowed to shoot them back. Winny, whiny horse manure. Ah, fuck it. You die. The rest of you got lucky because I'm going to follow Admiral Lemade. Hey, Admiral. It's lame. Yes. Yes, he is. Lame loaded. I loosely assume he knows what he's doing, which is probably why I'm insulting him, really. It's because he probably knows what he's doing, and I'm irked by that fact. Because I rarely, if ever, know what I'm doing, especially in Warframe. You'd have thought a person dedicated to doing Warframe Wednesdays might actually learn a bit more about the game, but please, how dare you? How dare you suggest I actually learn stuff? That is not the way these streams work. That would require some degree of effort, and I am entirely unwilling. Now the key question is, can I figure out? No, not like that, but there is a way. Now, I do question whether this waypoint is pertinent or not. You just got unlucky. You earned my annoyance, and I killed you, sir. I mean, me and the United Horseman, or whatever the fuck his name is, might actually just be Hoseman. I suppose I could have a look. The Unterhosenmann. Ah, the Underpants Man. Because I'm fairly certain, very limited German knowledge, but nonetheless I'm fairly certain Unter is under, which makes some degree of sense. Hosen is trousers, and finally man, well, man I think is just man. I'll take that. I don't think my headbutt actually reached, but I'll take it, because I have to believe I'm better than I actually am, because otherwise, well, the world would be a bleak place, because you'd realise quite how garbage you are. And oh, nobody needs that in their life at all. Nobody needs to know how shit they are, because that's the most devastating in the world. Nice, 1,000 endo. Endo. It's the end of the world as we know it. Gags, jokes, gloriousness. Hey guys, you're all frozen in time and space. I'm not entirely sure who's doing that. I'm assuming Hildren perhaps has some form of doings and gubbins power that allows for that. Let's shove the shield back on. Am I going the wrong way? I don't know. Everybody else seems to be staying in this area. Although I am probably going to lose this necromech in a moment or two. Pow! Right in the headbutt. Where is everybody? Everybody's gone. Oh, there's a spare necromech. Well, I say there's a spare necromech. It might be someone else's necromech that I would be thieving. Which, I'm probably okay with that. That looks like a spare necromech. But, I might as well use this one until it's died on its arse. Oh dear, oh dear. I think Eminis don't kill the enemies. Too many enemies on the screen for me, and the fucking machine goes. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't like it. Poof! A bit late on the headbutt there, but never mind. Here. Horseman! Oh! Big headbutt. Big wibble of the machine. The machine is not happy about what I'm asking it to do. So stop asking it to do that then. No, that's going to be very difficult. Very difficult mid-game to go, please stop doing what you're doing. Ow, ow, ow. He hit his head. Oh, I've run out of boost juice. Boost juice. I need some right now. I need some boost juice. Ah, it's refilling. Our boosting time is here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Turning is not my forte. I mean, what is your forte in this game? Dying? Painfully? I mean, it's not really what you'd traditionally call a forte, is it? No. No, usually fortes are things that you're, are positive and good and glorious. Kill all 0+. Kill all 0+. I don't know what a 0 is, so I don't think I can kill all 0+. Unless that's him asking people not to kill things again, in a roundabout sort of way. Kill 0 things, maybe that's the idea. I honestly can't tell. I also can't understand the benefit of not killing. As I say, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that there is one. It's just, oh god, as I say, I do hate it, and it's not his fault, it's the game's fault at this point. But I do sort of hate it when they sort of, people realise certain things about these things, and then it sort of handicaps the way you play the game, because you have to do it in the most efficient fashion, and God forbid you do it, God forbid you actually enjoy playing the game. No, you do it in a streamlined, efficient fashion. How dare you consider doing anything else? And it's like, fuck's sake. I have a stompy robot and a gun. Let me do the stompy robot shooty thing. Damn it. Interesting. My necromech. Ah, poo-poos. I don't know if I was going to be allowed to, but I was going to thieve. I think it might have been someone else's necromech, which would have been quite fun. Are we doings here? Yeah, I mean, we'll give it a go, mate. We'll give it a go. I think. The Orphix situation is getting slightly less and less tenable, owing to the whole, you know, now I'm the boy again. Oh, dead boy. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Well, I say it's not a problem. I do need to find another necromech somewhere. I mean, theoretically, I was going to say, there's a Bone Widow that I left lying around, although this is not a Bone Widow. This is another original. Which I get the impression, I don't know, I loosely assume maybe the Bone Widow is possibly supposed to be this thing's wife. I don't know. For some reason, I suppose I have assigned genders to the two robots. Because I don't know why, but the original robot felt more manly and masculine, and the second robot feels a lot more sort of... I think it's literally the fact that it's called the Bone Widow. That makes me think feminine. So I feel like these two are married. An old married couple. The whatever he's called, and the Bone Widow. So he might... as I say, the named one you got given in the quest was very much the... go for it. I mean, I'm assuming there is method to the madness, but for me it's very much just rush around, survive, and shoot the thing the game tells you to shoot. I assume there is some kind of... You need... Remember order. Order in the court. This thing doesn't want to die, which is problematic to say the least. Yay, I headbutted that thing to death. Pop back round here, pop back round here. Oh, never mind. I tried. I failed, but I tried. Try and tackle that from a distance. Whee! Don't think I did much of that destruction, but nonetheless. Let's get that. Yeah, that seems to be an invulnerability shield, so I should probably start using that more often, but what can I say? I tend to forget my powers 9 times out of 10, which is inconvenient, to say the least. Whoosh! But yeah, I mean, if our second fella's correct, you need to remember the order. That's never going to happen. There are A, B, and C spots. Yes. Get him off the scope. We need the scope to see. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3. Yeah, I mean that's just random numbers to me, mate. That does not help me whatsoever. See, again, I don't. I suppose I do it wrong, don't I? This is the problem. I do this sort of game wrong. I just play it to have a bit of fun. I just enjoy it. I don't sort of tackle it as a mathematical equation to be overcome. I just go, let's do this and shoot some stuff. Yay! It's probably why in the not too distant future I might end up replacing Warframe Wednesdays, because I think I feel like partially it's not hugely popular, and partially it's kind of, I don't know, I suppose I just get in the way of the professional people doing it in the professional style. So it might be better to go back to single player games where I can just piss around. But still. And I can't deny it'd be helpful if the game itself, but I suppose again this is, I suppose the developers of the game perhaps wanted to go with this notion of you're running around as a big shooty stompy monster, robot even, not a monster. And then of course the player base, in order to get the most out of the grind, the player base are the ones who have developed all of the sort of techniques and bits and bobs that sort of reveal almost, I suppose, I don't know, I suppose it's enough if enough players do the maths and understanding enough, they do kind of ruin the game design element of it. Because I'm sure the developers didn't necessarily want you to track down the numbers, although having said that, there are several different variations of how to have fun in a game. I will just acknowledge that. I'm not suggesting my method is the superior one. I'm just saying my method is very much firmly in the sort of horse market. No, I would have rescued you had I known where you were, but I'm, you know, awful. I'll twat that dude. He's an enemy of the state. I will decimate his face. So he was suggesting free, so I'm assuming it's going to spawn where we are. I'm assuming that's why everybody's lurking and hanging around here. Oh, whoa, what the... okay. I just seem to die. Weird. Yeah, I don't know precisely what happened there. Now I think I'm... I suppose I probably burnt through too many lives early doors, but yeah, I appear to now be just sort of watching. Oh no, I have respawned. Curious, very curious. So that's another bone widow. I must admit, I might try and favour the other fella, and that I believe. No, I think that might be a bone widow with her crotch sticking up in the air. So hey, buddy. Beam cat. Oh dear. He beamed me good, Daddy. He beamed me good. I didn't beam him very well. He beamed me too well. But now, Bone Widow's back, baby. Ring around the fucking roses, mate. Right, now I'm by myself. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill people. You're an asshole. Yes, I am. I'm stuck on the stairs. I am stuck on the stairs. It's almost like the original traditional Daleks. Big nasty robot. Oh no. It's stuck on the stairs and it can't work it out. Hello. Look at that. It's like I planned it. I got here just in time. I did plan it because I am awesome. Nobody knows otherwise. Nobody knows my troubles. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Hiya! That's disappointing. I'll try and get this one. Make myself semi-useful. Guys, you're in the way. Guys, this is why you kill the enemies. They're in the fucking way. Why is that door not opening? Because it's not a door. You dipshit. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, I was in the midst of scratching my eye, which... So, where are we off to now? I'll follow Admiral Lame. Lame! I imagine that probably means something completely different in possibly... I don't know. There's a part of me thinking French with the Lodi, but that's just because I'm thinking of Elodie. But could be thinking of Melody. Yes, I twatted their corpses real good. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. Just hiding in the wishing well. Yeah, anymore it would seem. Hiding somewhere else now. So what was this one? What was that one? Okay, that was that one. And this was the shield, which I think, yeah, I should try and use the shield more often. I remember discovering that last time now. Unfortunately, half the time I forget the things I remember I've discovered. post-remembering that I'd discovered them. Oh, big dude in the middle. Unfortunately, can't quite seem to find the crack. Can't seem to find the crack in his anus. If I could find the crack, I would shoot it dead. Oh, and again. Always too late. I will shoot you. Also, I'll get my shield out as soon as I can. Yes, Orphix destroyed. Ow. Okay. Bone Widow destroyed. Oh, fuck. I suppose actually, yeah, if I whip back to... Oh no, okay, that was bad. That was a bad call. That was a bad call. I thought the boy would whip back to the frame, not the frame back to the boy. But luckily there's a spare necromech around here. Superb. Right, now I just need to figure out where we're supposed to be. I get the impression we're supposed to be staying here, owing to the fact that everybody is, well, staying here. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this one. Oh no, I was never going to make that. Well, that time. Quite, yeah, I did that first. It's mine. My kill. That's it. Shoot it in the anus, the anus, the anus. Shoot it in the anus. Good lord, I'm dying quickly. I'm dying quicker and quicker. Grab that shield. It might make me last about 2 seconds longer. We just need to work out a way to... Never mind. Never mind, it's back to shooting the arse crack of the Orphix. Get that shield out again, dear. We need it. We need it. We need the shield constantly. No, I'll put the shield back on the body. Hey, incoming Bone Widow. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Here we go into the sky. I'm beating you all, except I've left the room that we're clearly supposed to be in. Or are we going further? No? Unterhosermann! Guide me, Unterhosermann. I will follow your lead, for you are the man of underpants. And if you've got your Unterhosen on top of your Outerhosen, that makes you a superhero in my eyes. Here. Awkwardly positioned resonator, yes. Unfortunately, it means I'm gonna be pretty pointless now. Grab that shield back in. Oh no, that shield back out, please. In, out. You put your left shield in, your left shield out. Left in, left out, you shake it all about. You do the okey dokey and you turn around. That's what Warframe's all about, oh yes. Oh, the dead boy. Oh, the dead boy. Oh, I'm just a boy. Don't shoot the boy, please. No, no, no. Oh, I need a necromech. Oh, I don't think I'll find a necromech. Oh, I need a necromech. Left, right, rah, necromech. Oh, it's, I believe, another Bone Widow. Yes, it is. As I say, the domed lid is the major giveaway that it's a Bone Widow or a whatever the other one is called that I keep forgetting. Now 33. Oh, now 33. Right. Yes. Yes. The now 33 was previous. We're going to 33. That's sweet. Will you get on with your Zushin? There we go. Weird and annoying. There we go. Every now and again I can't seem to get the Zoosh going. So I think we need to Zoosh. Can we thread the needle? No, we can't. That's a shame. Genuinely was hoping to thread the needle because that would have looked quite spectacular, but unfortunately I didn't. So it didn't look spectacular at all. Oh, jump jets. Going down. That shield ready. Ow, my head. My head, my head, my head, my head. My head. My head, my head, my head, my head. Oh no! Oh, he's been revived. I thought he died. That's good. Someone revived my lame laddie. Hey, yeah. I'm feeling a little lame laddie. So maybe he's Scottish after all. Yeah, so just an update. My guns do nothing. Which is probably classified as a bad. Oh dear, I'm the boy. Oh dear, I'm the boy. Oh dear, I'll just slide around. Find myself another necromech. Bone Widow again. I wonder if they've deliberately sort of done more Bone Widows than the other fella, because Bone Widow is the sort of newest one. Maybe they want to sort of encourage people to purchase a Bone Widow. Oh no! Oh no! Unterhoser man! I said I'd follow you, but I don't know if I can follow you into death, although I haven't said that. Oh no! Horsemeki! I'm the only one left! And my gun does nothing! Maybe I'm shooting it in the wrong place, but I'm fairly certain it's the shiny fucking asshole! Oh no! There goes my necromech. Oh, there goes my boy! Wow, my boy insta-died. Oh dear, sentients are coming. If I'd known the sentients were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Are we perhaps leaving? Is this the point where we leave? Because, as I say, I feel like, I don't know, I suppose, assuming you own your own necromech. Oh, here we go, yeah. Yeah, I think now is the winter of our discontent, and discontent is get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Full spin mode active. Full wheels up in 60, and we need to get to extraction. Hey-ya! First one, baby. That's right. The only one who's cowardly enough to reach the finish line first. Hey, buddy. Take a prism! And then just repeat it so back in. Yes, as I was trying to get out, I'm assuming if you own your own necromech, you've probably upgraded the weaponry, and therefore can probably last a little bit longer. But, good news, A, I found out what they're called, Phasic Cells, and B, I've got 1,352 of them. Also got the Lavos Systems blueprint, which... don't know if I already owned that or not. Let us see if I get control over my mouse again, please, game. Please, please. And thank you. I say mouse, technically, not the mouse. No. No, I don't think I do. That's quite useful, then. Superb. And a little bit of extra hexanine. Hexanine. Hexanine, hexanine. Right, I think I'll stick to being Mirage, because ultimately it's all going to be necromeching. Necromeching across the USA. So, I believe you suggested you wanted to try and get the rewards for all three of them. So, Mr. Hammy Horsemark, if you want to try and start one off, I will join whichever one you fancy doing. Assuming you're still listening. If you're not, it's going to be very awkward. But not impossible to get around. But yes. Now then. Operator. No, that's not the button I wanted. I can never remember where the bastard thing is. Is it equipment? No.
Operator,
Where is it?
I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal.
Inventory? No, it's not that one. I have done them all, yes. I have done every single one of them. I'm just looking for Lavos bits and bobs and the Phasic cells that I believe you can trade for Lavos's bits and bobs. Oh yeah, no, I've got all the basic rewards, but as I say, it's very much the Lavos bits and bobs. It's not the options, is it? It's really not. That's the one. Profile glyph. There we go. Never remember how to find that bastard thing. Drop it to owned. Now, which one do we fancy? I do quite like the cherry tree. Yeah, go on. We'll go for the cherries again. Cherries again. Cherries again. Cherries again. But yeah, I believe old daddy boy, where does he run to? Oh, daddy boy. He trades bits and bobs for Lavos's bits and bobs. And then, obviously, you also get the Lavos blueprint, it would seem, from this event. I'm curious, how many bits of Lavos do I own? Is that Warframes? Yes, it is. So, looking for the L button. Or rather, the L letter. Garuda, Grendel, Hydroid, Lavos. Lavos, here he is. Oh, apparently I only have the systems. Interesting. Could have sworn... Unless I decided to build it, but that seems unlikely. Look, see if I have got the Lavos thing. No. Maybe it was only the thing. For Lavos parts, mods, and yes, that's the thing. That's what I need. That's why I need a shit ton of them, because I think they were... Last time I looked, maybe they've changed it now, I don't know, but last time I looked they were drastically overpriced. Which is unfortunate, because whenever they're drastically overpriced, it makes it awkward to actually sort of get anything. Dog, get back in the pen, dog. We don't want you dirtying up the corridors. But yeah, slightly surprised. I could have sworn I got like the helmet or something last time, but apparently only the systems. What do I need for these systems? God only knows where you get Cabacon, Embolos, Hexanine, Jesus, or Hexanon rather. I've got 91 out of 550. That's not a lot of Hexanon. Anyway, I suppose ultimately, assuming you've got all the rewards and I've got all the rewards, probably going to want to just do the ultimate endurance round again, to try and score some of that sweet phasic cells. Oh, hang on. Need to open that one. Oh no, that is... Oh, no. I was going to say, game. That's not a new. There we go. Why were you flashing at me, game? Why were you flashing at me? I don't like being flashed at. Orphix Venom Endurance. Who do we have? Jerezzo. And possibly someone else? No? No? Could make things awkward if there is not a fourth. And full break. So yes, on the controller at least, if you push the A button, which I suppose is probably the jump button, whatever the equivalent of the jump button is, you can activate all flaps at once. Otherwise, oh, Monkey Didan. Ah, we've got Grenier. Tally ho. Oh, I suppose technically, where is the nearest necromac? Yes. Oh, hang on. No, that's the wrong power. Get out of that. Get into there. Come on, get your legs on, mate. Get your legs on. There you go. And up we go. Up we go into the wild blue yonder. Off we go into the doo-dee-da. Hey. Come on. Oh, my head. Ooh, my head. Oh, my head.
Means a bigger pulse field means a bigger headache.
Yes, well, that's because you've built all the doors too low. That's why I've got a bigger headache. Hello, hoop. Get rid of that resonator. And now, if I can, I've kind of got me slightly stuck around the side, but no, I was entirely unrequired. I suppose arguably at this point, these things actually really do take quite a lot of damage. So this place is A, yes. I'm assuming the second one is going to be B, and then whatever the fuck the order that fella said they were in, which I can actually access. So yes, it's A, B, B, A, C, C. A, B, B, A, C, C, A. A, B, B, A, C, C, A. What are you, sir? A CC. Sir Francis of a CC. Yeah. I suppose we probably best stop killing enemies. Yeah. I don't know precisely what the benefit of that is, but... Yeah. Is that map? Oh yeah, I must have... Oh yeah, while I was trying to access the chat, I accidentally hit the map button. That's fine. No real significance, just awkward that it was spread across the entire screen. Which, don't get me wrong, on some occasions that is quite useful. But not on every single one. Tusked this time. Oh, I think it's because I've seen them from... It's the first time I think I've seen them from the back end. I've never really sort of shot them from the front in previous occasions. Yeah, that's a shame. Hey, this one's mine! Yay! I did things. And at the end of the day, that's all you can really hope for. So theoretically, this one's going to go again if that previous fella's running order was in fact the correct running order. You've got to assume we want to just stomp around here for a moment and it will trigger. Stompy robot, here he comes, he's gonna headbutt you. He's gonna headbutt the floor. Because he's slutty bored. He's gonna headbutt the sun. Oh, he missed the sun. He's gonna start headbutting the sun. Must be, it looks like. Ah, that's why. Okay, here we go, hang on. Oh, now see, I don't know for certain, but the previous fella's order was ABB. Okay, so apparently the previous fella's order was wrong. Oh well, never mind. But yeah, the previous one seemed to suggest 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, which obviously must be 1, 2, 3, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1? That'd be very helpful. A lot easier to remember. Ah, I see.
Good job. They felt that back in town. Looks like you found yourself a little out of town.
Yeah.
You can come out now if you've had enough fun.
No. I will never have had enough fun here. Monkey Dan, I'll join you with the electro-fires. And headbutt. Headbutt! Got a very solid head. Oh, I didn't headbutt that time. How was it? I can never quite remember. Right, that's definitely just the vertical. Oh, here we go again. So yes, it is certainly 2 3s in a row, I would say. I can get this one. I'm next to it. Yeah, headbutt. Headbutt seems quite effective against those resonators. I don't know if that's a true statement or not, but nonetheless, it does feel quite efficient to headbutt the thing. So technically shield bash if you're bone widder. Unfortunately, what is not hugely efficient is the whole dying thing, which is never classified as hugely efficient. What is... Oh, that's the big chunky grenades. Yes, chunky grenades. Everybody likes them. Chunky grenades. So Jerezzo seems to think it's over here, so I don't know. I'm stuck in the door. Stuck in the door. I'm free from the door. No, oh no. Jerezzo was just searching for loot, perhaps. Difficult to know for certain. But let's whoosh! I've only got very short amount of whoosh in me, but I'll make that whooshing count. Oh, I see that armour is... How long does it last? Quite a long time, I would say. Which direction am I going? This one. It didn't actually matter. I thought it was... I had the choice of up or down, and it made no difference whatsoever to the world. Goddamn boost juice. Whoosh. Sometimes, I can't deny, big stompy robot in tiny corridor, not a great combo. Makes navigating quite awkward. At least if you're me, I suppose. Most people don't have these problems. I suppose ineptitude, unfortunately, is what it's called. Ow, 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 my head. This corridor is too small. I don't like it. Headbutt! Now, I'm assuming these resonators are quite weak to physical attacks. Oh, I'm standing on your fucking head, my friend. I'm standing on your face. On your face. Oh, shoot, its orb of inside of its anus. Say anus.
Buy yourself some time.
It's a little more vaginal than an anus. Right. Oh, whoa. I'm getting slightly swarmed. I should really do that shield. Ah, I see. So the order nowadays is A, B, C, C, A, B. A. Hang on, what was it? A, B, C, C, A, B. Just do it. Pretend like you're doing it in musical notes. That's the key thing. That's the key thing behind that gag. Unfortunately, having no clue about musical notes, I can't really do it for you. But I do rather enjoy. I don't know if people have heard of the horn section here, but I do rather enjoy the horn section where they've got a song called Cabbage, I believe, where they utilise the notes in the word cabbage to form a song. So it's C-A-B-B-A-G-E. And then I think they also do that for coffee. Right, Super. Right, I think I died. I did die. That's unfortunate. Oh, the boy lives! The boy dies. Yes, I had a moment's distraction there. So unfortunately, oi doid! But it's fine. It don't make too much difference. All I need to do is give myself a brand new necromech. Could you stop whacking my necromech's legs, please? Could you stop it? Stop it. Stop it. Did ask nicely, now you all die. No, don't kill people. Don't kill people. You're a child, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Right. What we'll try and do is stumpy robot my way back to wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be, which hopefully is going to be more obvious than it's proving at the moment, because I'm going all the way around the wrong way.
Big old door fix ahead.
Oh, in fact, I might actually, I suppose, potentially because I'm heading in from the opposite direction to everybody else, I might actually get there first. It's distinctly plausible. I can't fully remember what I was... Oh, horn section I was discussing, and the fact that they've got a song called Cabbage that does those notes like that. It's a fun little song. I can't remember, I think they asked for coffee as well, because obviously you can build coffee out of the scale of notes. And then I can't remember the other ones. No, that was supposed to be headbutt, my friend. You did not headbutt. I'm disappointed in you. Disappointed in you, my stumpy robot friend. For he did not headbutt when I asked him to. Turn that shield thing back on. That's the crucial thing. I think you really do need that, because that appears, I'm not entirely sure precisely what it does. It may be killing enemies, which, as we know, is bad. Do you ever let that lie? No. I don't let things lie. I stew on them. I make a stew of them. Yeah! Yeah, you think your Arctic globe's really fun? Take a look at my fucking head. My head is awesome. My head is amazing. Ooh, smite Grenadier. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Well, is that what I'm sort of likely doing? I'm not doing a lot of smiting of Grenadier, because fella said don't kill things. Oh, here we go. Here. God damn. Door jump combo. I'm not enjoying. You have to jump over the fucking fence, only for the door to suddenly go, no. Why is my head spinning? You're going to have to help me out slightly as to why my head was spinning. Ow, ow, ow. This corridor is too low. This corridor is too low. Oh, I think you mean yes, you mean the electro shieldy things. Yes, yes, I know what you mean now. I wasn't sure if you meant when I headbutt the ground. I can only assume it is based on the idea. Oh, there's the Orphix. By the time I'd realised what it was it was there and doing, I was nowhere to be found. But yes, my dustbin head is spinning around. I can only assume it generates the electro shield that protects me from harm. So it just goes spinnity, 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 spin, spinnity, spin, spinnity, spin, generate, 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 generate electricity. And that's what keeps me safe from harm. I doubt that. I suspect the animators just went, it's a bit boring if we don't have it do something. And so they went, make it spin? Yeah, that's doable. We can make that thing spin. Technically it is, as I say, my explanation is not intolerable, but also, I don't know, it's a bit wishy-washy. But there is an argument that says, when is this game not wishy-washy, I suppose? It's high sci-fi, it's not exactly the world's most reliable source of doings. But yes, now my head is no longer spinning. But, because that shield is quite useful, in mere moments, don't you worry, my head, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Yes! Well, no, because it's not technically mine. This whole section is Necromech special. The justification, I believe, in-game for the Necromech special is your Warframes are blocked. Because it's high-tech, the Warframes have been blocked by the sort of high-tech stuff. And therefore, you're having to rely on the older school tech. Oh, that's a friendly. Sorry, I just shot friendly in the face because I was too busy. But yes, the idea is the Warframes are too high-tech, and therefore they're being blocked by this, by the people we're against. I can't remember what their names were now. These Orphics creatures, perhaps. I'm not 100% convinced it was the Orphics that was supposed to be blocking the tech, but I'd have to reread the instructions of the event, and I don't know where they are, so I probably can't. But nonetheless, as I say, the Warframes are meant to be overly high-tech, and that over high-tech nature is being blocked in some fashion, which is why we're having to rely on the sentience. Is it the sentience that is meant to be blocking us? That's fair. They do seem to be a pain in the arse in every form. But yeah, they're sort of blocking us, and now we have to necromech our way to victory. Which I suppose is, at the end of the day, it's a pleasant way for them to sort of get necromechs in people's sort of minds. Which I imagine possibly got them some extra casharoo. I just turned the fucking shield off, didn't mean to do that. That shield lasts quite a long time. I'm slightly amazed at how long that shield lasts, considering the fact that I'm fairly certain it makes you invulnerable. And possibly even, if it's like fighting against the necromechs in the sort of not single player mode, but in the sort of the Deimos cache quests, if it's like that, then that shield is also theoretically knocking damage back at the enemies, which is potentially quite nice. But as I say, I'm fairly certain with this shield I am currently invulnerable. The only disadvantage is you can't choose any other powers, but I suppose really, at the end of the day, if you've got the power of invulnerability, which other powers do you plan on choosing? I think the answer to that question is none. If I can be invulnerable, I'm going to be... I hate that bit. I think you can do it, I just keep jumping too far. God mode is pretty good power. It is. It is indeed. That was always why you quite liked Limbo, wasn't it? Because he had pretty much the same deal, didn't he? He was practically invulnerable to harm just because he slipped in and out of dimensions. He couldn't be touched by weapons fire, I believe. I don't know precisely how much they've changed him, if at all, but... Getting up there, unfortunately I can't get up there. Oh well, I suppose someone else has got it. Let's go smite the stone in the pit of, I don't know what, avocado. It's an avocado stone. There you go. It's probably slightly better than I'm shooting in the vagina. It's less rude, certainly. Better, I'm not so sure. The Dapper Star was pretty sweet, yes. The old, I must admit, I quite enjoyed the top hat variant as well. Sorry. The top hat variant is his base variant. I meant the bowler hat variant. The old Brit special. Orphix destroyed! Unfortunately, I'm practically dead, but no matter. I'll just go find another necromech. As specified. Oh, I don't know if I actually specified. This isn't my necromech. It's a necromech event. I went through as far as specifying it's a necromech event, but didn't necessarily specify beyond that. That it's not my necromech. It is necromechs that are scattered across the level. So you basically get a free necromech so you can do the event. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to. Which is why I tend to end up splitting between sort of, as we established, sort of honeycomb balls and Bone Widow. Just spoiler alert, honeycomb balls definitely not his official name. Bone Widow, however, definitely the official name. We get that shield going again. And one thing I forgot, of course, as I so often do, because we just sort of entered conversation, so I never really got to the proceedings, the sort of preliminary of conversation. How are you, Mr. Malus Calabar? Are you doing well today? Are you doing better than you were yesterday, at least? I don't know if that's sort of... I don't know if that's possible. I imagine probably. I don't know why I said that. I'm just... I'm filling in a gap until you answer the question, which is always slightly problematic. But yes, not a... Oh, wow, bollocks. Shite. Dead. Cock. Cock. Dead. No, dead cock. Oh, I'm following Horsemarky. Horsemarky is a real... well, I mean, technically they're all real people, but they were a person who came into the stream and offered to have a game with me, so they are slightly more real than the other real people. Are you going to be doing your stream tonight, Mr. Maloff? I imagine Advance Wars would be a nice bit of comfort food. And I don't... It's probably obvious what I mean by a nice bit of comfort food, but I will explain. I was, I was in a bit of a rut on sort of what games I fancied. Exclusively right in terms of what games I fancied, and it was like, oh god, I don't want to play any of these games. They're all bloody annoying, and they were sort of all sort of like slightly annoying me. And so I went and played Final Fantasy IX, which sort of proved to be a really nice bit of comfort food, despite the fact that I'll tell you what, it's a good opportunity. I wrote this joke, a shit joke, but I wrote it nonetheless. I didn't actually write it down, so technically I don't think that counts. But nonetheless, I thought of it ages ago. The one thing about Final Fantasy IX I found was it was very much like when my roommate used to wander around without any trousers on. Every 5 minutes I just kept having to ask, why are you so hard? Because Final Fantasy IX proved vastly more difficult than I ever remembered it being in the past. I don't know if it was just because I was like under-leveled or something, but fuck, man. It's just like every battle was such an uphill struggle and such a chore that it was like, bloody hell's anus. I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't really get to the... Ah, there we go. Crush the Orphix. Save the world. Yeah. What's that? Oh, it's a sort of... Oh, I don't know what that is, actually. Is that a Warframe? Yeah, I think that's a kneeling Warframe. While we're in Necromechs, our frames are just sort of lying around doing shit all. Which is probably quite dangerous, in fairness, because, I mean, we are technically just leaving extreme high-tech kit essentially just lying around, which seems unfortunate and probably poor planning. But still. doesn't like turning around corridors. I thought arguably I should probably... What you need to do is be willing to drop the boost when turning corners. And what are you not willing to do? I'm not willing to push an extra button just for turning corners. I mean, please. You can't make me. You can't make me do it properly. Nobody can make me do it properly, god damn it. I think maybe you should do it properly, though. Okay, I'll do it properly now. God damn it, you made me do it properly. Son of a bitch. I'm definitely behind again, though. Because, yeah. Oh, that is incredible. I took so long to get here. I was here at the end with nobody. I was too slow. Too slow. How do we... At some point I'll remember. No, that's the... No, that's the old... No, that's the boost again. Ah, right, good. At least this time it turned up here. I must admit, I've already forgotten the turn order we were expecting, although I think we were always expecting a double at some stage, but nonetheless, I'm quite pleased with the fact that I'm actually here. Kind of the wrong side for shooting the shit out of it, though. Which is always an inconvenience. The other inconvenience, of course, is if you're not... there we go. If you're not near any of those bloody orbs, you kind of end up being a bit of a lame duck, really. It's not worth me chasing down that orb. I might as well stand here. I suppose I should probably use that ultra cannon power as well that Monkey D. Dan's utilising. Yeah, bonk. Bonk with my head, bonk with my head. Well, it's difficult to bonk with anything else. Shouldn't really be doing Christmas songs anymore. I will follow you to the ends of the earth, sir. Looks like killing is back on the table. Oh, a Nox. Yeah, I'm going to Nox the seven shades of shite out of you, son. No, I'm not actually, because my gun is, once again, we are at that point in time where my gun is doing surprisingly little, which is a slight problem. Cannot describe to you how much of a problem my gun not doing anything to these enemies is. But we'll carry on and see. Previously, I think we got up to at least sort of 13,000, I think maybe it was. Oh, damn that indoor. Why? I hate it so much. I hate it beyond comparison. I hate it so much. Seriously. Why does that tiny little step have to exist? I do not know. Oh, God. Tiny corridors. Tiny corridors. I shot a couple of bullets. It counts. Tell you what, I suppose I did say, get the big guns out. Do. No, okay, I don't think. Unfortunately, you are stuck in place when utilising the big cannons, which is inconvenient considering the fact that I just died. The boy is alone, the boy is alone, the boy can't find a necromac. The boy is alone, the boy is alone, the boy has now found a necromac. And this one, I believe, yes it is the Bone Widow. I am the Bone Widow now. I will shoot you in the face, I will shoot you in the balls, I will shoot you wherever justice calls. Yes, Orphix, yes. Running. Don't you worry, game, don't you worry. I know there's an Orphix, and I'm going to be the one who doesn't deal with it, because, obviously, just from that view, this one looks a lot better. Well, it's certainly sleeker, and you might quite appreciate the fact that you can go sword mode. So now I've got a flipping great sword, which I just actually put away by accident, because I got confused with my controls. That's fine. God damn it. No, right, I'm going to stay here and just twat the beast in the face. Twat the beast in the face, son. Twat the beast in the face. Not 100% convinced I was doing anything there, but I'll accept if I was doing something. I'll be quite pleased at that. Someone's already dealing with that one, so if I go anywhere else, it will be awkward. Oh, I see. I think I've run out. Oh, yeah, I've literally run out of all energy. A bit of a bastard. Bit of a bastard. Bit of a bastard. Gotta get round there. Legs are a bit tight, thin and thin leg. I think to a certain extent that's the case. No, I think Honeycomb Balls, as he is now colloquially known, has slightly chunkier legs. But yeah, Bone Widow definitely has very, very thin legs. Thin legs indeed. Get that shield out. Get the shield out? Shield out. Oh, I have no energy. I can't get the shield out. Cool. Ah, Orphix is here. Orphix is here. Orphix is here. How do we fix this all? I don't know. A bit of gaffer tape maybe? Something like that? Punch it, punch it, punch it. Yes, punching seems to work well. Of course, not being able to walk around a fucking wall, that doesn't work as well. Yes. Yes, floaty shooty. Floaty shooty time, son. Floaty shooty time. Yeah. Okay, someone's definitely going off and getting that one, so I won't bother. Someone's getting that, and in fact the Orphix is now available. Open wide, motherfucker! Losing health. Something chronic, though. I don't like. Yeah, the shield definitely seems to invulnerability you a little bit more, but it seems to where the invulnerability window doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. The invulnerability window has definitely worn off. It blew up. But yeah, Bone Widow seems a little bit more fragile in comparison to Honeycomb Balls, which is why I tend to slightly favour Honeycomb Balls, but I can't deny Bone Widow is quite fun as well. Unfortunately, I do need to find another one, and truth be told, I'm not fussy. I just want a Necromech. I just want a Necromech to call my own. Oh, but I don't have one. Oh dear. Oh well, I'm heading in the right direction. Not necessarily a good thing, because the boy could end up in trouble. I suppose we might as well deal with that. Yes, the boy's beam seems quite potent against those things as well. And Necromech. Not sure. Bone Widow? Bone Widow, yes it is. Now see, you think you're being clever with your little Bone Widow jokes. Do you honestly believe, for one split second, that I haven't done them all? I have done all of the Bone Widows. All of the Bone Widows have been done by me, because I am the Bone Widow Master. But yes, no, basically I have pretty much done every single Bone Widow gag that is available at this stage, I think. So there you go. You know, that's true, you weren't here for that. And I suppose if you weren't here, it didn't happen. Oh no, my Bone Widow. Oh no, my Bone Widow. My Bone Widow needs somewhere to go. Bone Widow now. Bone that widow. I said bone that widow. I said bone. Oh.
Launch reinforcement across all lanes.
Nata.
Delta sequence.
Which I'm moderately confident. Ah, cock, I'm dead. Which I wasn't moderately confident in that. I need to find. I need to find. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's struggling slightly more than I thought. What about Bone Window? No, I have not considered boning a window. Could be good, or it could be terrible. I imagine it would be quite bad for the people on the other side, and if you end up sort of boning it to shattering, ouch! There's a lot of glass around distinctly sensitive areas, so you probably wouldn't want that. But I suppose if you were to just sort of rest it against the glass, that's only an issue for the people the other side of the glass. Assuming they don't want to see your fucking penis and balls all over the place. More in the sense of a limited time. Oh, I see! Of course, yes. That does make a lot more sense. That it would be a that it would be the window of opportunity rather than an actual window pane, yeah. That makes more sense. And I should have thought of that myself. But unfortunately, I suppose, sometimes when there's two definitions of a word, the brain just sort of goes, I'm going to pick one, and it doesn't tend to let that go. So it just sort of carries on and goes, yep, no, that's definitely the phrase he meant, wasn't it? Yeah, obviously it's that sort of window. Awkward positioning. I can't seem to fuck up the cherry pit that is the weak spot. It's the pit of a cherry. Oh, it's fucking Sonic, isn't it? I've been wondering for a while where that little theme in my head came from, but I've just realised it's, of course, Escape the City. He escaped. Oh no, Monkey Dan, Monkey Dan, Monkey Doo. How many Monkey Dans can you fit in your Monkey Doo? I don't know. It depends on what sort of venue you hire out for the Monkey Doo. Monkey balls. The Monkey Doo. No, yes, Monkey Doo is the word I was after, and it is the word I utilised beforehand. As in, we're going to a do. Oh, Horse Marquee has been revived. That's good. I promise I would have done that if I'd known. I didn't see it come up. Too busy trying to survive myself. I could refresh my necromech, but I don't know. I keep just using them until they're used up. Use them until they're used up, and then I will replace it later. Ooh, maximum thrusters. Okay, could you? Ah, that could be an issue. May require some distinct fiddlings. Crashing into a wall. Depends on quite how insidious that controller going off ends up being. Because if it goes off again, I will probably need a cable. I don't mean a time-travelling superhero. Although that would be useful. I wouldn't say no to a time-travelling superhero. I'm not crazy. I'm just saying, you know, in terms of a reference point, I wouldn't necessarily want a time-travelling superhero. I'm not even entirely sure Cable would necessarily be classified as super or hero. Fairly certain he is a mutant. Although I might even be wrong there. Can't remember much to do with Cable. Oh, I can shoot it from here. Might as well. If I want the shield on. Shield on! Shield on once again, please. Basically never have the shield off, really, unless... oh, no, yep, no, that's gone again. Okay, that's a problem. Bear with me. Bear with me. No, I'm trying to fix it, mate. I'm trying to fix it. Don't you worry, son. Don't you worry. I'll fix it. Fairly swift fix. Except the necromech is dead now, but nonetheless. And the boy's dead. Oh well, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. The boy might die again, but that's also not a problem. Okay, the boy is back in action. And, apparently, in exactly the right place. So, the boy... The Wonder Boy is here. The Wunderkind is here. All I need to do now is find myself a Stompy robot. Where, pray tell, is a Stompy robot? Oh no, the boy's dead again. Oh, whoa, I just got ejected from the frame. I'm assuming that is an automatic thing, which is actually moderately helpful, because if you die as the boy, you don't die in real life. What you do is you just get punted back to the frame. And, oh, Hexanon, marvellous. Always going to be useful, especially since we need a shit ton of it. No, that's a dead enemy. I suppose corpse jacking would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? If you could jack into a dead Grineer corpse. I don't think that's a viable option, although having said that... Oh, ow. Dang it. They're doing quite a number on me, and I can't find a necromat. Which, ow. Also, I can't get out of this room, which is probably more of the issue.
Everyone tightens the sentient script.
Yes.
Oh, that's a keeper.
I don't know. It might be fun. But there was the Nabarus story would almost suggest you could possibly sort of use the links that they utilise to command the Warframes, you could possibly utilise them with other creatures. Possibly not dead ones, but... Well, darn. I found a dead end. I mean, at least I'm not dead, but I found a dead end. But no necromex. Lootings, though. Take the opportunity. Bit of peace and quiet, isn't it? Only you would think you not doing anything in the game that's you doing nothing productive whilst everybody's working hard. Only you would think that's a lovely little break. Yes, yes indeed. Ah! A mech of the nectar variety. Oh, honeycomb crutches here again. Honey balls. Honey balls. Don't ever dip your balls in honey. I've played enough Winnie the Pooh themed things recently that I know that dipping anything in honey is a recipe for bees. And by played loads of Winnie the Pooh things, I'm talking Kingdom Hearts. I don't tend to seek out exclusively Winnie the Pooh games, I can't deny. I don't mind Winnie the Pooh, just I don't tend to seek out his video games. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sweet. Follow the crowd. Follow the crowd. But yeah, it's always quite fun doing a little sort of Winnie the Pooh mini game in the old Kingdom Hearts. But I suppose I just enjoy Kingdom Hearts. I know you're not a huge fan, Mr. Caliber. But I think you would be if you gave them a go, to be honest. I think that there is an argument to be said for that on many things. But Kingdom Hearts is certainly one of them, I think, because the fundamental gameplay is rather amusing and entertaining. I finally, never got round to it when it first came out, but I finally finished, not necessarily 100%, because you'd need to do all the achievements and stuff, but I finally got round to finishing both campaigns for A Chain of Memories, which pleases me to a certain extent. The Riku mode was a bastard. Oh no, horse market! Or no, maybe it wasn't a horse market. No, maybe it was, I don't know. I think maybe it looks like it's potentially telling me that so-and-so's, whoever it is revived when you get tossed out of the necromat. And football! Finishing the campaigns for Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It's one of those games where you get a special bonus mode at the end of the base campaign. You do the main campaign as Sora, and then you do the bonus campaign as... Oh dear, we're losing control. That's inconvenient. Very nice. But yeah, you get like a 30-hour main game, or at least it was 30 hours for me. But I suppose I did sort of fight every single encounter and had to train up to beat some of the bosses. So it's probably a little less than that, but nonetheless, it's a handheld. Originally a handheld game. I'm playing the remix version, but you get sort of a 30-hour campaign with Sora, and then the game turns around and goes, "Do you want to do a Rico mode?" And it's like, "Yeah, go on then." And you got another sort of 10-15 hours worth of Rico mode, which is quite interesting. Quite difficult as well, Rico mode, because you don't have full control over the cards you end up using as combat. Your combat deck is pre-built, which makes it slightly more awkward and challenging. But all this, nonetheless, fun pair of games. Oh dear, reduce sentient. Oh, extraction point. I mean, yeah, I suppose.
You comfortable with that?
I mean, I'm not that fast, but looks like someone else is. Shall we try and get one? Oh no, okay, that's 97%. That shot off. My hesitation caused issues there, I fear. I mean, actually, truth be told, mate, it would be very useful if you did take us to extraction. That would prove most useful, because otherwise I might not make it. I suppose arguably it's my insistence on using the Stompy robot, but technically speaking, it is going a little faster. Oh, that's not quite... Didn't really mean to turn the shield off, but it shouldn't make too much difference. Stompy headbutt! Hey, Dan. I just stomped you with my head. Hey, buddy. Do you feel lucky, punk? I wouldn't. This gun has infinite ammo. Luckily, you're immune to damage, but that's not necessarily the point. Another 1,176 phasic cells. Anything else of any real note? Ash chassis. Oh, that's the helmet I was thinking of. Of course, it's his sort of secondary side helmet. It's one of those slight annoyances there. Anything else? Hexanon, again. Hexanon probably quite useful, owing to the simple fact that it is sort of not the worst thing. Alright, let's have a look at these. So yeah, it is all about Orphix Venom, which, I don't know, might do one more Orphix Venom and then I might move on to something else, because, I don't know, I'm not great with the grind of Warframe. Do a few and then it's like, I've done too many now, thank you. Couldn't beat the personal best, but I suppose, you know, can't be sniffed at either way. So again, I mean, Horsemark, you are of course more than welcome to join me a third run, or if you've got to head off, again, thank you, more than welcome to head off. I'll thank you if you do actually leave, but I've already thanked you now. Thank you. Well played. If we get over 700 sales, it's a good run. Well then, 1,000 is pleasing me greatly. Mostly hoping just to try and get the Lavos frame blueprints. Anything else is pretty much gravy. I mean, I know technically, if you were going for sort of really efficient gameplay, again, back to that discussion of my inefficiency at this game is alarming, to be honest. But if you were going for really efficient gameplay, there's probably a lot of those mods and odds and ends you really want. But I kind of just want Lavos because he does look cool. He does look cool. Especially whatever they've done to make sort of liquid, the sort of liquid physics in his bottles. I don't know if it's the same principle that they've used for that Half-Life Alyx, and it's just a whole load of fancy, clever shaders all mixed in together. But nonetheless, it is good looking, good sort of looking liquid in the bottles as far as I've seen. Can't guarantee it 100%, especially because that might be shown on sort of much higher, fancier settings or some such, but nonetheless, it's one of those things where I look forward to sort of seeing it myself. Now, Monkey Doodoo. Oh, okay. I say we've lost Horsemarky. There we go. I will join you once again. I was just about to say I don't think Horsemarky is not Horsemarky. Getting confused with names. That's the button I want. Not 100% sure Dan's coming with us. Dan the Monkey Man. If he can't do it, I mean probably a monkey can, because if he's trying to be a monkey man, I suspect a monkey can probably do it better than a man. And firing jets. Whoosh. Wow, dive bomb. Yeah. Whoa. That'd probably be useful if we had a friend. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong bloody power again. Always the wrong power.
Don't be afraid to bail when you have to.
Come on, boy. Yeah. Now this is alarming. I feel like maybe I've skipped past. I'm wondering if maybe they were just slow. Oh, hang on. I've got different problems tonight. I don't have a fucking. Yeah, no, okay, fine game. You're really gonna be a dick about this, aren't you, going? Grab the Eclipse, seems as it looks suspiciously like I'm gonna have to be. We've got Cobaltin, Decado. I'd say helpful to have extra people because, well, I am a phenomenal fucking detriment. Especially, I'm going to be more of a detriment if no if no necromechs spawn here. And I'm kind of okay running around as the boy. The boy is semi-efficient at killing things with the beam, but unfortunately, the boy can't take a hit. I'm assuming Zana and the patient doodad, one loosely assumes they're pets. I'm fairly certain they weren't the names of the people that joined.
One Orphix at a time.
Yes, we certainly will try it, but I am still desperately seeking flipping necromech. Is this the one occasion where they're never going to spawn a necromech anywhere near me? Or at least they're not spawning them. Ah! I think I spy with my little eye something beginning with honeycomb crotch. Well, oh no, it's just taking its sweet ass time to engage. Dan the monkey man, if he can't do it, fuck. Now is the suggestion there that Dan should just go and find something to fuck? Or is that a suggestion of, if Dan can't do it, oh fuck, we're screwed. No possible way of winning if Dan can't do it. Or maybe maybe it's both. If Dan can't do it, he's gone fucking. And now we're absolutely buggered. Shoot it in the hole. Shoot it in the hole. Everybody needs, loves shooting it in the hole. Hey, would you like to see me shoot it in the hole? I will headbutt you. Gonna headbutt you to death. But yeah, I do quite like this one, slightly. A little bit more chunky. Anyway, no distractions, no mercy, all killing, all the time. Just waiting for the next one to show up, I suppose. In the meantime, headbutt. Gonna butt that guy's head. Gonna butt it really, really good. Panic stations.
Mother would say, kindly address the Orphix situation. Tenno.
I don't know why you're quoting Mother. You should just be yourself, Daddy. Okay, I can't remember his bloody name, but I do technically know his name because I've reached that level of the relationship that I know. I've reached the level of relationship with Father that I know his name. One would hope so, wouldn't you? Ah, I sort of got there. I was involved. That's interesting. Oh, I suppose it's because I'd had no power, so the jump jets refused to kick in. Could whatever it is that's shooting me please stop? Really difficult to get that little orb that's inside. Or at least, again, it is for me. Aim is not my strong point. So moving is not your strong point. Aiming is not your strong point. Is there a strong point? No. No, there is not. I can push the activate buttons power. Activate power button. Ah, rotation 0. You can't actually sort of revive people in a necromech. Which is... Oh! You believe the next one will be here. We shall. Yes, it is. Congratulations. We've got someone who knows what they're doing. Well, technically we always have someone who knows what they're doing because Orfmaki knows. You seem to know what you're doing. Technically, I suppose, having done a few of these in a row, I should know what I'm doing, but I never do. I can get it. I can get it. I'm the hero of my own story. The only story you'll ever be a hero in. Yeah. But why I continue shooting when I'm completely the wrong side and it's doing 0 damage, but I don't know. At that sort of distance, it's basically a hope that I'm correct, essentially. Hey, little mower. What you doing? Mowing grass. Good lad. That's the only thing mowers should be used for. not security in the corpus facility. Oh, I've run out of energy again. Or boost. Come on, little boost bar. Do me some favours. Will you please charge up? Thank you. Oh, the stairs blocked my boostings. Ow. The wall blocked my boostings. Try going around the wall. No, I don't think that makes sense. Oh, that's interesting. It's back the other way. Oh. Cabultin, apparently, knew what he was doing and then went, ah, fuck this. I'm out. Well, I will give him the benefit of the doubt that he dropped connection rather than he very much sort of decided, nah, fuck them, I'm out. Don't like these pricks. I seem to find the anus hole. Dear God, you've been sat here for a couple of hours. You're going to need the anus hole. Aha! Well, I'm sort of on top of it. I don't think being on top of it helps. Shoot it in the stone that it hides within its mouth. Yes. Ha! That felt distinctly like I did all of that by myself, apart from the whole bits I didn't do, but, you know, we don't include those. I didn't really do any of the preliminary work, I just shot the Orphix, but, you know, I still feel quite satisfied at having actually achieved something there. I was actually being useful. It may be rare, but it happens every now and again. Oop, alert, 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 alert.
Everyone tightens the sentient script.
Ah, yes. But that's why we destroy this, to loosen the grip. Part of the process. You have to tighten the grip, then loosen the grip, and then shake the grip around. And finally, you're ready for the Orphix to arrive. Hey, darn! My head hurt for no reason. Slammed it into the ground, sir. Slammed it into the ground. Shoot it in the hole. Shoot it in the hole. Orphix destroyed. Superb work. Pow. Now, looks like people are wandering off in this direction. No, I think that's just down Warframe, so actually I think people are wandering off in the completely different direction. Never mind. Oh no, that's a dead end. So whoever was wandering over there misled me. You misled me, sir. I'm trying to follow, but people are going all over the place. It's like they don't want to follow. It's like they don't know where they're going or what they're doing. Oh dear. Get the shield going again. Ah, right, I see, we were just hovering in a non-literal fashion, because literally hovering is this. Punch it. Or just shoot it. One of the two, I mean, I don't mind which, but it does help if you punch it. Shield me! See, now I'm literally hovering. I'm assuming we'll need a second dose of red doodads. Ah, darn. And for the same one, other person did the manoeuvre better. Yeah. Now, just need to get back to the asshole and ram enough bullets up there, and that it will shrink down and pucker up, I suppose, and then bugger off. Which is definitely what you want from most things in life, isn't it? You just pucker off and bugger off. Pow! My head is my best weapon. My weapon is my head. My head is my weapon. Oh, slammy dammy doos. Yeah! It is oddly satisfying doing that headbutt. I almost wish there was like perhaps a... I know there's gauntlets and sort of claws and stuff, but maybe I don't think it would look quite right if you put in sort of some kind of head-based weapon. But now that's interesting. What? Oh, it's over here. Right. Some kind of head-based weapon where there was a bit more emphasis on headbutting people. Might be quite fun, especially for someone like Rhino. I bet Rhino would enjoy headbutting someone. Fucking sentience. Leave me be. Leave me be. Don't want none of you to leave me be. Damn it. Clip the roof, making my headbutt less than optimal. I need to find my way. I need to find my way. I'm jumping up the stairs, but I don't seem to be finding my way. I think it's time to shoot the arsehole. I was so stuck on one set of stairs that everybody else dealt with the little resonator thing. Oh, but arguably, I was technically stuck on the correct staircase for getting a nice chunk of damage on the actual Orphix itself. Let's try and follow our friends. There we go. I'll follow Horsemarky slightly more so because you seem to know what you're doing. Interesting, you seem to have shot over there bloody quick. Right, where's the doings? Where's the doings? Right, one of them's below me. Here! What would you have done if that headbutt had taken you off the world? I would have gone, oh, bollocks. Luckily, that headbutt did not take me off the world. Oh, it's right in front of my face. That's a huge problem. Stop punching things now. I asked you to punch things a moment ago, and then you decided, no, I'm going to punch everything now. Will I get round in time? Yes, I'm doing things. Not the right thing, because I looked at the wrong sodding, wrong part of my blasted reticule. How do you look at the wrong part of the reticule? It's quite clear which is the centre part, yeah? Well, when there's stuff in the way, sometimes I see the wrong little spot and go, that's the spot, that's the centre spot, right? When the reality is, no, it's not. Yeah! Lucky not. In fact, there is a pair right in front of me. Beautiful. Always love a good pair right in front of me. Hey, you're supposed to. I was going to say you're supposed to be opening that. Just sort of shield up, stand here, and deal with it. Now we just have to find the blasted doodads again. It's a tasty fruit for sure. Yes, yes, the fruit. The fruit is definitely what I was referring to when I said I enjoy a pear in front of me. Yes. The fruit. The juicy fruit. Let's follow my friend again, like I did last time. He didn't lead me astray. Zoosh! Engage Zoosh protocols. Ow. Engage. I've knocked myself on the head. Mother, will you kiss it better? I don't think Daddy cares. I mean, I don't know. That sounds disgusting. How much of a massive shit has this sentient pulsar had? 'Cause if I'm having to wipe him out, ugh, I mean that's going to take a while. I reckon there's a lot inside him. I'll do some shooting, but absolutely pointless shooting. Let's try big guns, although big guns may end up killing me. Big guns also apparently I can't seem to catch the sweet spot. Weird. Yes. Apparently for some reason with my big guns I couldn't catch the sweet spot. Don't know what happened there. Slightly annoyed. Oh no. Gotta get to the asshole again so that we can wipe him out. Yay, Orphix destroyed. I don't think I did any damage to it that time, but I will be the one to consider myself the greatest Warframe player in the world, owing to the fact that, you know, I did that. I did it all. I did everything that I could. Now, are we lurking here because we're expecting it to turn up? Get the impression we are. Well, I'll wait and see. Yep, nope. It is not here, it is over yonder. Where is yonder? I don't know. It's in a land somewhere. Did anybody else watch the program Yonderland? It's a very fun program. Bizarre, weird, but wonderful with it. I have been playing for over an hour, yes. And by over an hour, you mean over 2 hours, but I suppose it's already told me about the first hour. It's now complaining about the second hour. And if I play for a third hour, it'll complain about that as well, I'm sure. The game does like complaining. Ah, I've fallen down a hole and I can't get up. Oh well, this hole has proven slightly useful because I'm right next to a couple of resonators. Granted, I didn't really do much to the other, to anything else there, but you know, everybody's useful in their own way, and my way is to just be slightly inconveniently placed, but then get very, very lucky. Ooh, a necromech ability. Not going to do me much good until I can get my own sodding necromech. Ah, game. Ah, Warframe. Why do you test the patience of people so much? Well, it's money, isn't it? Grinding or money. And they want to make it so that you pay them. Which is not outrageous. Most people need to be paid in some fashion. It's here again. Is he? Last time I saw him, I think he was doing a cookery program, wasn't he? I'm fairly certain there's a comedian. No, he's not a comedian, is he? I think he might be like a... I don't know what he is. I mean, frankly, every time I've ever seen the fella Big Nasty, he just seems like an idiot. But he gets booked on TV, so it can't be that bad. Well, I say that, actually, that's entirely not true. Just being booked on TV doesn't really mean anything. Ah, I'm very nearly dead. I'm very nearly shielded. Now I just need to get up there so I can tackle the arsehole. Shooting right up in. Ah, vulnerable again. 21 health, but now I'm invulnerable. 21 health. Luckily, I suppose the shield does carry on. The shield regens while you're invulnerable, which is quite useful. Yeah! Headbutt time. I suppose the nullifier probably nullified my invulnerability. So I potentially want to steer clear of that little bastard. As you always want to do with nullifiers. No, they just exclusively stop you flying around. No, you always want to avoid nullifiers. They're utter prick. Absolute arsehole. Where is it? 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 Over here. Come on. Come on. Up you pop, little necromech friend. Up you go, little necromech friend. Up you pop, little necromech boy. Who is the necromech boy? I am. I'm the necromech boy. I do all of the necromeching. Headbutt. I must admit, this one... Okay, apart from the fact that I can't seem to hit it. There we go. Finally got that sweet spot. But this one's one of the easiest ones to hit, because I think it sort of angles you nicely to the floor. Being able to shoot perfectly, sort of just a nice little angle up at him. Making it very easy to get that nice sweet spot. As I say, I was making a pig's arse of it by not finding it, but the one disadvantage is you can't actually see the orb in amongst the light of this one, because you're quite so far away when sat on the floor. So it might actually be easier on one of the others, because you can see the orb sometimes if you get close enough. If you get close enough, you can see his orbs. And I think when you can see his orbs, you might be too fucking close. Damn straight. If you're seeing my orbs, that's a bumper sticker, that one, I think, isn't it? If you see my orbs, you're driving too close. Or I'm driving with no clothes on, one of the two. Everyone tightens my nuts. Whooshing time. Ow. I missed. Oh, I never miss. Except on those occasions when I miss. Stumpy, stumpy. Oh, such a good time. Stumpy, stumpy. Shoes are in the land. Stumpy, stumpy. Ooh, stumpy, stumpy. Yeah. So, I will just clarify. Not my little rhyme. That is the rhyme of the Mighty Boosh. And the original, however, was Bouncy Bouncy. See here, you can see the little pit, the little stone inside the arse cheeks, which makes it a little bit easier to shoot. However, it does prove a slightly more awkward angle. Are we still? Yes, we are still. Oh, no, bollocks. I didn't know I was dying. I didn't see it rear off. I'm not entirely sure what's happened. I'm now sort of a disembodied something like that. Oh no, I am the boy. I'm the invisible boy. Invisible boy, where will you run to? Ideally a necromac. Invisible boy, where will you run to? Dead end apparently. Invisible boy, what are you doing? Invisible boy. You don't want to know what Invisible Boy is doing. Oh, in fact, I'm now Floaty Boy. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm not just... I do seem to have... I have boy powers. And I have, like, boy slide. I have a boy slide. Yes, I do. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what the boy slide is. Oh, interesting. Cabolton joined again. Oh, fascinating. I'm assuming I suggested benefit of the doubt that he lost internet connection, and the fact that he's rejoined makes me wonder if that is true. Ah, I'm too high to get through the door now. That's a problem. Oh, no, he's left again. He's left again, like he did last summer. Okay, I don't know how to get the boy down. How to get the boy down? How to get the invisible boy but down? I don't think I can. I think there's no actual down. So I think I'm stuck. Oh, I just realised. Yeah, I should have just released the fucking. I should have released the boy ages ago. That would have solved all of my problems. Oh well, never mind. I can't be held responsible for my stupidity. Who would be held responsible? I don't know. But it's definitely not me. Come on, Arm. Come on, that's it. Pick yourself up, Arm. Thank you. And now, right. Now, this time, we want to find our gubbins and get our shield on immediately. Could you get out of the way of the door, lads? Lads. Get out of the way of the door. There we go. Super. Right, back in the game. EA Sports. I'm back in the game. Whoosh. Okay, I'm surprisingly far away from wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be. Over here. Oh! Lost us? I don't know. For some reason it went black, but there's no obvious reason why it went black. Oh well. I suppose I'll live. Thousands of Grenier won't though now. I must find... I'll tell you what, we'll head straight to the anus monster. Oh, you can just about see the orb, although with enough bullets pounding into its orbs, you start struggling to see it because of the... God damn it. that shield, sometimes that shield's in, I'm assuming it's based on the amount of damage the shield takes. And so sometimes the shield takes damage very, very swiftly and therefore runs out almost instantaneously. Yes, let's go, go, go. Let's kill that big nasty. Nobody wants him here. He's interrupted my delights. Bloody railings. Always getting in my way. I don't enjoy the railings, and I don't enjoy them at all. Still think big giant stompy fuck off robot should not be interrupted with railings. Should stomp through the railings. Is it possible that giant robots get hung up on the railings? Shoot the orb. Tuppence a shot. Tuppence. Tuppence. Tuppence a shot. Ooh, Lavos Neuroptics. Goody, goody gumdrops. Goody, goody gumdrops. That's one less part I have to buy. In fact, I can probably afford to actually get Lavos if I particularly wanted to. I won't necessarily immediately leap on it. I might try and do this a couple of extra times, see if we can get... I have no idea the drop rate. I have no idea if you do get all 3 parts just by participating, but the fact that the neuroptics have turned up makes me think that the answer is yes. Yes, you do get all of the bits. All of the bits. Will you get out of my way, sir? I'm trying to destroy things. One loosely assumes that you would get all of the subsequent parts from this area. What is... Oh, I see. More energy is required. Bugger. I didn't spot that. I was out mostly of energy. Been too generous with my shield, it would seem, this time. If there is any energy pots around. The answer is yes. I'm assuming the answer is yes is referencing... Although there's going to be a slight delay on it. On this question, so it'll be difficult to track down this one, but I'm assuming the answer is yes, is referencing the fact that I can get all of the Lavos parts in game, which is fair enough and quite useful. I mean, it would be strange if they only included 2 out of 3 parts. That'd be a very strange design decision. Wouldn't necessarily surprise me with Warframe. They have made strange design decisions and choices in the past, but it would be very peculiar to sort of go, hey, we've put 2 out of 3 in level, but the 3rd one, no, you're not having that. We refuse. We point blank refuse to allow you to have that one. Strange design choices. Where? Over here. I mean, technically I should know by now, but I'm still just relying on the map telling me where to go. That's basically how I play this game. The little marker turns up, and I go, yes, marker, I will, marker. Don't you worry, marker, I will go. What's the marker tell me to do? Shoot, I will shoot, marker. And basically, sort of duty-bound soul contract with the marker of Warframe. I just do what it says. And do as I'm told. I'm a good little soldier. A good little Warframe. Zoosh down there because I suspect the orb will appear soon enough, and I was not let down. Unfortunately, I have no defense and 5 health. So I'm about to explode! Oh no, oh no, the boys exploded as well. Ah, that's helpful. There is, however... Oh, that's not helpful. It disappeared! No! Why, cruel world, would you take away the necromech that's right in front of me? Also, why, cruel world, did I just die? All hail the marker. Damn straight. Ah, no, I died again. Oh, yeah, no, I really did literally die again. It's fine. I've got 4 more revives. It's not a huge problem. Okay, I'm in the wrong place for this current situation. This is bad. This is bad news bears. Oh, no, the boy's dead again. Oh, the boy's out again. The boy's in, the boy's out. The boy's around about. The boy's in, the boy's out. He can't make up his flipping mind. Is the boy gonna be in? Is the boy gonna be out? I think it's because when the Orphix turns up, that's what's causing the main sort of being forced out of your Warframe. Out? Could you not? How dare you? How dare you sneak up behind me and molest the boy? Oh, damn it. I was tempted to just say this isn't the Catholic Church, but that would be a shocker of a sentiment, wouldn't it? Possibly true, but nonetheless, a shocker of a sentiment. Try to avoid too many sort of high-end, risky subjects, such as that sort of thing, but a joke's a joke. And you should know, you are one. I know. Where, please tell me where can the boy find a necromech? Well, certainly not here, because oh no, wrong place, so maybe. I mean, I'll head in that direction, but I do have to sort of... It would be helpful to find a necromech lying around here somewhere. Don't shoot the boy! The boy is innocent in all of this. Ah, I'm being boy rattled. I should probably go invisible. There we go. Invisiboy. Official Invisiboy this time, of course. Last time was sort of unofficial Invisiboy because he wasn't supposed to be invisible. It was just glitched. Can we? No, we can't. Invisiboy. Where will you run to? Ow. Invisiboy, where will you run to? I don't know, but he'll get shot in the fucking face. Why? Interesting. And not. Oh, there we go. Okay, no. Get out of the fucking Warframe. I think. No, okay, I can't. I think because that one's standing, I can't thieve it. But let's see if we can't find ourselves. It's actually ever so slightly... Ah, there's a necromech for the taking! We have found ourselves a bone widow. Now I just have to get back to the correct place. Oh, we're extracting. Okay, fair dues. Oh, well, at least someone's extracting. I think if I don't extract with them, I will be left behind. That's probably worthwhile doing that, perhaps. Especially because, yeah, we are getting... The situation is becoming untenable. I cannot ten it. Yeah, no, last time at 87%, it just suddenly shot up beyond comparison. So I think it's probably exiting time. Which, in fairness, I should probably just get out via. Oh no, okay, I'm stuck in the fucking necromech, pushing all the wrong buttons. Oh well. 856 again, that's not terrible, and a Larvos chassis and a Larvos neuroptics. So we already had the chassis. We do have the new optics, the neuroptics even. Bunch of new doodads and doohickeys, and another general assortment of doings. Lovely. Well, that's not terrible. I mean, mission score wasn't anywhere near the sort of record, but 121 hexenorm. That's not the worst. Right, so I think at this point I'm kind of done with necromechs for the week, because 3 runs at that is very much sort of like, ugh, no thanks, no thank you, I don't want any more, please, thank you. Let's choose a different Warframe for a bit. So I don't know precisely what I'm going to be doing next, Mr. Horsemaki. So you're more than welcome, if you so choose. You can pop off now, because I might find something random on Earth to do, perhaps. One of the sort of open world quests of some kind. Yeah, I think I will be moving on to something else, and then I've only got about sort of 15-30 minutes, and then I'll be putting it away now. I can't tell if I'm a Kingpin or a Pauper. Do you know what? I haven't been Vault for a while, and I have the new Flash Vault, so I think we'll utilise Flash Vault. Depends on where I'm going as to what gun I want.
Do you remember the old war?
I'll tell you what, let's go to a place
Order seems to
that would
have
allow
misplaced those
the
memories.
Cernos. Mutalist Chernos, that's the one. Appearance of that, let's see if we can get a nice looking one. Yeah, the black and red will do nicely. The Comac, let's copy it into flash colours. And then the sword, yeah, we've got a spare version. So, oh, flaming sword. Flaming flash sword. Do 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 do. That's the Arrow theme song. Yeah, no, I mean, getting myself a necromech is something I'll work on myself. I don't know where I fancy going, but there's all sorts of bits and bits. I think, yeah, I think Earth. I think I'm going to pop to Earth and go to, not that one. That's not what I meant to do. Earth. Cetus is where I intended to go. Cetus 2 will suffice. I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming, yeah, just votes as standard. I haven't done it in a party for so long. I don't know precisely what might and might not get people sort of kicked and shunted out of groups. I wasn't sure if Earth's sort of hub world would perhaps interfere. Well, it's definitely interfering slightly, at the very least. My name is Barry Allen, and I am the Flash. Again, I can't help but go into the Arrow theme song, because it's more ingrained in my brain. Ingrained in the brain now. Ingrained in the brain now. Ingrained in my brain. Hey-ya. Oh, yeah. Just find your way through the market. Hey, buddy. Hey, good looking. Good guy. Konzu, hello, sir.
Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
I mean, if you've got like a cookie or something, I wouldn't say no to a cookie. Now, I do believe I do need. Do I need the neuroptics there? Yeah, as well as I can tell, unless they've taken the numbers away. They usually specify what you own and what you don't own. Yeah, there you go, 9 of them owned. I don't appear to own those, so yeah, that one's probably the best one.
One more off the docket.
Covers a few different things. I take it I do need standing, don't I? Or is this the one I've maxed out? No, there we go, I do need the standing. So, well, that's quite handy. Once I've got all the standing, I can actually get up the level thing. Yeah. Open the door, I'm going to be left behind. Well, luckily, I suppose, with Flash Vault, he will never be left behind. Ah, Wukong, I believe. Frozen Wukong, it looks like. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Open the door, please. Right, which one's Speed? Speed Demon! Unfortunately, I mean, ultimately, you're never going to get faster than the...
Bring it to me so I can examine
Here!
the drone is nearby. Find it
That's
and
fine.
hack it.
Oh, find it and hack it.
That's it.
Oh,
The
it
drone
has
is
already
under
been
our
hacked.
control
Marvellous.
now. Escort it to the
Hey, buddy.
extraction point before
Oh,
the
shit, yeah, I'm using a bow. So used to having used a shotgun for quite some time, and a machine gun in the necromech. I'm going to be all over the place. Hey, none of that shooting, malarkey. Who's that? Some random grenade going. Hey, yeah. Oh, I see. That's not.
More Grenier inbound.
I'll just destroy that. I should have taken that, really. I quite enjoy flying in those things. Huh. Oh. Someone's doing an overshoot. Yeah. God damn it. Really need to get better with a bow again. Been so long. Fortunately, this bow, as I've discussed in the past, this bow doesn't necessarily need you to actually be accurate, because it's got a dirty great poison cloud attached to it. So, where are these new grenades? Oh, no, that's not a real. That's not a real boy. That's nice. I suppose let's try this Comac, see what this is like. I don't recall ever having used it before. Which makes a bit of sense, because I literally only bought it out of the thing. But sometimes I at least know roughly what they do, I just don't think I recall ever seeing this one. Yeah, I think it's a bit like it's sort of a daddy version. Yeah, it sort of starts relatively slow and then speeds up as you keep up shooting, much like, as I say, the daddy version of the gun. He's going for the Revenant part. So am I, but I mean, shouting about it don't actually get the part, because if it did, I'd definitely have that part by now. Okay, that's surprisingly ineffective. Oh, I forgot to mod the fucking thing, didn't I? I just equipped it and forgot all about the modding part. Oh, well. Back to the Mutalist Chernos. In fairness, I do like the Mutalist Chernos. Especially the fact that it just shot 2 arrows. Whoosh.
Likely responsible for the Ostrar's disappearance. Me for questioning.
Now, is that someone actually beating the beastie? Yes, it is. I might assist with that, because I don't know the benefits. But you would loosely assume there is some. You've got to assume loosely it's got something. With a pair of us sort of trying to beat it. Assuming I'm not now the shit amongst the pigeons doing it by myself. No, we are. We are still a partnership trying to beat the big boy. If you are sort of, anybody watching the stream can see, you can see I'm not actually necessarily hitting the weak point, but the benefit is even when I don't hit the weak point, it unveils a toxic cloud, which, only Bushu, thank you for entering with a present.
You captured the location. Do not let them.
God damn it. How are you this evening? We are trying to beat a large robot by shooting it in the knees. Shooting it. Oh, okay. What the fuck? It just grew big. I don't think that's a power it has, but apparently it just sort of. I think it became aroused. Oni, I think your presence may have aroused the Thumpadoma. Don't know if that pleases you or concerns you, but nonetheless, you turned up, and moments later, the Thumpadoma very much went giant. So, will you fucking let me shoot your weak points, please? Let me shoot the weak points. Let me shoot the weak points. But if you do look, although having said that, a lot of that toxic is doing 0 at the moment. But you can see the cloud is doing its job. No, I don't blame you for not being sure. Oh, it's dead. Is it dead? Or did it? Oh no, it jumped. Damn it. Look away for 2 seconds. Bastard jumps out of the way, and I lose the fella. He's looking particularly unhealthy though. He's looking very unhealthy. Just a few more shots in the weak knees. God damn it! Show me your knees. Show me your knees. Unfortunately, when they do show me their knees, I'm usually too busy and too distracted. Is it dead? No. It certainly isn't. Ah, there we go. The weak knee is over here. The one issue with the idea of having the weak spot in 4 different. Oh, okay. That's again. That's a giant. That's a giant leg. That's a giant 4th leg. Honestly, don't know. Let's have a quick look. So we've got an Oberon, a Mesa Prime, and a Wukong Prime. Now I'm not convinced from memory that Wukong has the ability to. Plus, I think Horse Mahaki's not getting involved in our shenanigans here, which I can't necessarily blame you. But nonetheless, oh, is it dead? Is it fine? No, it's still. I just keep. Oh no, Horse Mahaki! Darn. There's us three pricking around with a giant fella that's expanding every few moments. I can only assume it's Wisps. Was it? Did we say Wisps? No, Mesa Prime. Not convinced Mesa Prime's got that ability. Did we kill it? Did we kill it? Yay, we killed it! Oh, shiny loot, shiny loot. Everybody loves shiny loot. So it's Angry European who's with me. So yeah, Messer Prime.
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission.
Well, good job, Horsemaker. You've kept the actual what we're meant to be doing going. So thank you very much. Oh, you think it's just a bug? Yeah, that's I mean that's absolutely fair. DE are proficient and have tons of these bugs in their games, but it's just that one's a particularly peculiar one. The fact that it just sort of bubbles up in some very bizarre fashion. Oh, we're doing drones again. Okay, I mean it's not too bad, but in terms of simplicity, it's not too bad. But it's a bit of a repeat. It's the power of the Necromex, I see. That's the power of the Bone Widow. When you see the Bone Widow, you just have to expand. What I should do... Oh, I'll tell you what. Cheeky bit of mining, cheeky bit of mining. Oh, nobody'll know. Cheeky bit of mining, cheeky bit of mining. Everybody does enjoy a cheeky bit of mining, a cheeky bit of mining. Oh, cheeky bit of mining that I didn't do very well on in the end. Hey-ya! Oh, purple floor. I think that might be Oberon's doings, but it's quite large for Oberon's doings. Ha! That's a shame. I'm rocking the Comac, which I don't really want to be rocking. I want to be rocking the channels. Yeah. Oh, beautiful diving shot. Inefficient as fuck because I only targeted one person. Only did about half his health bar, but nonetheless satisfying beyond comparison. Sometimes that's all I can hope for. Slight satisfaction, so I can get my satisfaction. Going completely the wrong way now. Glory hunting enemies, but never mind. Doesn't take too long, especially with Volt. Speedy Gonzales, Speedy Gonzales, do. I've tapped into the Speed Force, and I'm now back to the drone. It's going to be quite awkward. I have done it. I will just say that. Oh, that's our ally in one of those Dargons, but it is quite awkward shooting a Dargon with an arrow. As I say, I have technically done it, but it is nonetheless a troublesome thing to try and do. Hey guys, thanks for landing right in front of me. It makes me feel like I'm doing things. Despite the fact that instantly just this barrage of lead came down and took the rest of the kills. But I did things before the barrage of lead came at me.
We can use this information to help pinpoint.
Hey Nox, I must admit, one would loosely assume a Nox is ever so slightly immune to the idea of slightly immune to the idea of the toxic in the bow. Projectile coming. Oh no. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Doing well. You have water and peanut butter on crackers. I hope that's water in a cup and then peanut butter on the crackers. Not that you have water and peanut butter on the crackers. Because I think that was a bad call. I think you made a mistake and you've just started making it sound like it's a dish. Yeah, no. I didn't accidentally run the tap on my crackers. No, what I did was I intentionally had water and peanut butter on cookies. On crackers, even. Technically, yes, you're quite right. It is very good. I do know that. Strictly speaking, I do know that. It's just I like the phrase, of course. Of course I like the phrase. It's it's an iconic phrase. But you are 100% right. It is an aileron. It's a barrel roll. No. Aileron. That's the word. Couldn't quite get the. Couldn't quite get it out the mouth. It kept getting stuck on the old teeth. A pair of new teeth, and we were fine with it. But yes, I do quite enjoy that episode of Game Theory, where he discussed the ins and outs of. I can't remember any of it, granted, but I nonetheless enjoyed the episode. My memory works on a fairly simplistic Stop flying. I'm not flying. I'm running around on the ground. See? I'm the Flash. I can make you all run around on the fly. Oh, hey, we got the... Oh, okay. Do you know what? Angry European, I apologise greatly. I suppose technically I can do what you did the other day, Malice. Angry European, I apologise profusely for our country's doings. But also, I apologise. I doubted you, sir. I doubted you greatly, sir. I thought declaring I'm going for Revenant part, I thought that was silly. I thought, that's never going to work. That's daft. You're daft. Don't be daft. Cetus, that's where we're heading. Or at least that's roughly where I'm heading. But I thought he was daft just declaring that. Turns out, genius move. We actually did get the damn part. I'm surprised they didn't kick me off of my... Oh, there they go. They did that. Surprised they didn't kick me off the wing slightly earlier. But yeah, marvellous. Well, that's... I mean, that's something, isn't it? Superb. I don't know precisely where else the other parts... I think all the parts are here. I think it's the overall blueprint I need to figure out how to get. Oh, I also got the Furax Wraith left gauntlet, which is the other one I kind of wanted. Huh. And some Breath of the Eidolon, which again I think I needed. Fuck. What was it? My God. Warframe, are you feeling okay? Oh, I need to exit. There we go. Warframe, are you feeling okay? You gave me all of the things I needed. Are you sure you're doing okay? I think maybe it's gone horribly wrong. Maybe it's to sort of go here. I fucked you about earlier by not updating when I was supposed to be updating whilst not updating, even though I claimed I was updating despite the not updating thing. It decided, do you know what? No, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good thing, a good little boy. So thank you very much. Right, I'll tell you what. Again, Horsemarky, you're more than welcome to leave whenever you feel the urge. Just give a shout and that'll be it. But outside of that, we'll do a little bit of that. And that will probably be the last mission, because I suspect it will probably take about 10 minutes, 10-15. I certainly have plenty of time available. Well, plenty of time to do this one mission. Plenty of time after that, not quite so much, but plenty of time for this mission. Hiya. Can I actually stand on that? No, I think it's... I don't think it's got a collision plate on it at all. It's quite nice that you can stand on here. Skornarkos! Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'm above you. Oh, you disappeared. Disappointing. Just play around there. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. I don't think I've really gone to the mask seller. I think it was one of those ones where it was like, I see, these are masks for the boy. The boy doesn't need a mask. And so I very much just went, I'm never going back. I'm sure there's probably some decent reason to do it, but it's one of those ones where, because I haven't really got maximum... I haven't yet got max on the sort of actual... the ranking up system. Because I haven't gone max on the ranking up system, I don't want to use that sort of stuff. There is the quest that you need. Oh, okay, interesting. I'll have to look into whatever that quest is. I end up having to focus on that one. No, but I mean, for me, if the quest exists, it kind of needs to be done. So I'll take care of this turret. Yeah, yeah. Big sword. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Do you want to enjoy that big sword? Must admit, big sword not doing as much as big sword should be doing, but you know, bow will be just as good. Zappings! Speed! What is this? Is this something I'm supposed to be picking up? Yes, it is. Pick up the data mass. Oh, yes, 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 I remember this sort of one. Probably should be doing... which one's the shield? Well, that's twins. Twins over there. Idle on lure, not that fussed about that. And basically, we're just waiting for reinforcements to enter. Don't you barrage me, you little shit. Yeah. Very satisfying when you get the perfect arc. Unfortunately, because he's bombarding me, it's proving surprisingly difficult to get that. Oh, nice. I must admit, one of the things they do in this game is they do a satisfying kind of you've hit the target. They've got sort of all their bases covered. There's a nice little noise, and then they've also got the nice sort of slight scaling up of the UI element. It all just pieces together in that sort of fashion that goes, yes. Yes, that is a satisfying strike. Where is that ship coming from? Oh, over here. Oh, well, that's a corpse. You can have an arrow in his nutsack. I'm fine with that. I feel very short. Mostly because I'm stood next to a necromancer. Yay! I suppose in this standard of level you can fairly easily crush the ships, but it's always... I can't help but use the word satisfying. It's always quite satisfying when you've got enough punch to actually destroy the ship. Ideally before it deposits its dudes, but, you know, even afterwards it's still got some satisfaction, but I can't deny one of the more, again with the word satisfying, I do apologise for the repetition of the phrase satisfying constantly, but it is satisfying to destroy the ship prior to it actually landing, because of course, or prior to the dudes dropping. Unfortunately, by myself, the bow just does not have the punch. Oh, I landed. I had not intended to do that. Also, apparently getting a bit of a beating. No, we're fine. Whoosh! Let's get Seeking Fire ready so that if the area's hot, I can drop my load just prior to landing. Yes, you do that. I mean, in terms of temperature, the area probably is hot because there's clearly sort of a mining activity there that's got a very distinctly heat-based effect on it. But in terms of actual enemies, and there are apparently sort of enemies. But arguably, if I just utilise Seeking Fire, oh, here we go. Bombard! Not literally a bombardment explosion, I don't think, but the idea of seeking missiles being dropped upon them. Oops, I wasn't abandoning. Promise. Oh dear, I dropped just a little bit quicker than my arrows. Cool, cool, yes, 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 we will do that. Where? Oh, shoot. Oh. Rubido! I think Rubido. No, Iridite. I'll shoot an arrow in the approximate location. Just because, as specified, they do a poison cloud. So, even if you can't guarantee a hit, sometimes you can just guarantee that poison, and that's enough. Is that a thing? Oh, it's an Eidolon lore. I didn't really mean to kill that. Butcher Brown! Unfortunately, Butcher Brown is dead. Tusk Trooper! Yes, see what I mean? I just shot sort of next to him. And the cloud did it all for me. The Madurai lens, I mean, not intolerable, but not exactly what I wanted either. Okay, there is another dude shooting there. I just can't seem to see him. Ah, there you are. Oh dear, this weapon really needs a bit of work on it. Right. Struggling. It is a struggling with the big boys. I mean, in fairness, even the sword's struggling with the big chunky lads.
control.
That doesn't surprise me that the bow is struggling, considering how overpowered the sword is. Right, let me get in on some of this action. We'll poodle on down.
Inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
I don't know if that was a dude or not. Oh, there is sort of a... there. Oh, I see, there are idolists coming in. Deal with those. Sentient cores are never particularly to be sniffed at, but I do find the Eidolons a little bit of an awkward annoying, especially if you don't quite get them right. Because as far as I can tell, unless there is a sort of secret method, you need the boy's beam, so you got to kind of get it done just right in order to get the boy's beam right out at the right time. And there is it does seem like a very fine method to dealing with those Eidolons, or the little, whatever the fuck they're called. I think they are still classified as Eidolons, or Eidolons if you want to be a little bit more Final Fantasy about it. I've heard both phrases equally. Oh, that's you. I just shot an arrow in your face, that's not a problem. I think that's actually beneficial to... I've got a feeling these arrows do jab in your allies, and because they've got because they've got a toxic cloud attached to them. And will you ever stop going on about your toxic cloud? No! It's the one advantage this bow has, so of course I'm never going to stop going on about it.
Time to smash some
What?
glass.
Oh, is that? Oh, that must be the glass thing coming in. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Sending another
Where's this?
wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
But yeah, you can basically. What you end up doing is making a poisonous ally, because your ally goes in, your ally pops in, and then the poison damage does what poison damage does, which is basically take care of business. But it's a cheeky little method, I suppose. Cheeky little method, but nonetheless, again, I might as well embrace it. Oh, Revenant Chassis, superb. Well, if I didn't already own it, I do now. A poisoned father and his poisonous son. That's you. Yes. Yes, indeed. I feel like that's a reference, but you are toxic now. Insert Britney Spears song that I can't remember. Reference no one will get. Of course. That is your Raisin Detras. Which is a... I really wish... I'm fairly certain the Detra... Isn't the Detra the one you complained about the reload on? So... yeah, if I covered my Detra in raisins, it would be a Raisin Detra. I swear there is a weapon in Warframe called the Detra, but I might be wrong. That is my Raisin Detra. Okay, there, marvellous. Or you were just agreeing with that sentiment, not necessarily agreeing that there's a weapon called the Detra. I'm not sure. There's definitely the Detron, I think, but I do feel like there's a Detra as well. I'm not entirely 100% certain of that though. They have got so many weapons nowadays that I am losing. Yeah, Detron. Yeah, I certainly know that is a weapon. But I don't know. There's a small part of me thinking... thinking there's the Detra as well. But as I say, I might just be thinking of the Detron. Whoosh. Your Arctic powers mean nothing to me. I'm going to discharge just because I can. I keep forgetting to utilise my powers, so... Zap! Zap the turret! Yes, the turret has been zapped. Most satisfying. Is that? Oh no, that's a lure again. Idle on lure. Idle on lure. Idle on lure. Idle on lure. Aha. Oh, lovely little leaping headshot there. The fear of repeating myself yet again. Very satisfying. Tetra? Yes. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It went and... Oh, I'll just revive, I think. I know I could technically let you revive me, but I might as well just get straight on. It was my own fault. The bloody computer decided to go slow on me, so I was probably died anyway, because I think that was almost inevitable in there, but nonetheless, the computer just sort of went, I don't want to continue, please stop making me do a stream, which is always slightly annoying. Yeah. But yes, now there was definitely another one, because the Tetra is the one with like the 4 barrels, whereas the one you were complaining about the reload on, unless there are multiple ones you criticised the reload on, that was a different one I'm thinking of. I should be able to access the one I'm thinking of relatively easy because I own the alternate version. Oh, shot him in the nutsack, shot him in the nutsack. That seems quite unfair. Shot him in the nutsack, shot him in the nutsack. Yes, standard corpus gun. Yes, that's the one. I thought that said the Tusk Bowler, and I was thinking, blimey, the wonderful world of cricket in Warframe. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. I don't think they'll last too long. Not necessarily owing to me, but they're not going to last too long. Unfortunately, this bow is definitely struggling. As I say, the toxic... Oh, shit, now. The toxic factor definitely helps, but it just needs a bit more punch to it. Unfortunately, it's not got the upgrades it used to, owing to the whole having reset it at one point. I believe I reset it with the old whatever the fuck is it called, the fancy former. That's the one. The fancy former tools. The former tools of my old master were sold. Don't know why I said that. I say random things. And zapping time. It's zapping time, it's zapping time, it's zapping time. It's here today. Neo B6. I don't know whether that's a good one or a bad one, truth be told. Just sort of exists is the crucial thing. A little bit of cash there, a little bit of cash there, thank you. Going in for the Johnny Cash. Okay, this is the awkward one where 9 times out of 10... Oh, I think you've already done it. 9 times out of 10 I come in hot and kill so many people. Just so... Especially now is where the true detriment of... Oh, marvellous, well done. The true detriment of having a poison bow with a cloud of poison comes in, of course. You find yourself going, oh, I can't really just aim gently at the one dude because it will explode in a cloud of toxicity. So it is awkward. I'm trying to sort of... There we go. I think you know where you're going, so I could probably follow you. Plus, I feel like the tower... Ah, there it is. I was going to say, I feel like the tower is obvious. But I wasn't looking down at the time. Now, I wonder how well this is going to work. Let's try... Not intolerable. A little bit off. But, nonetheless, it did get me there slightly quicker doing the old ground slam. Plus, it was dramatic, wasn't it? I do like this sword. In the colour. I like the sword in general, but I like the sword in that colour specifically. Oh, we actually ended up with 2 Revenant chassis. Chassis, I suppose. I will just clarify. I do know it's the word is chassis. I just in case, I want that clarified, because otherwise it's like, you're an idiot, aren't you? No, I do know how the word is pronounced. I enjoy pronouncing it differently. Right, so I am going to be leaving Cetus, and I am afraid I'm going to be leaving you, Mr. Horsemarky, because it is the end of Warframe Wednesday, and therefore I will be leaving the game and leaving the world, for I must return home to the outer planes of existence. Do you? No, that's entirely a lie. But I must admit, I quite enjoyed playing as a little bit of my Flash boy. So yes, right. Let us exit the game. So thank you for joining me, Horsemarky. That was very pleasant having a real, as I say, technically speaking, in a public domain thing, you know, everybody's real, but you know, you're just slightly more of a real boy. So I'll tell you what, we'll try and do the most professional ending I've ever done. Immediately well done, sir. Anyway, if you would like to, feel free to follow me on Twitch if you enjoyed. I do Warframe Wednesdays on a Wednesday, where it's Warframe. How many more of them I'm going to do, I don't know. I might be looking at changing it up a bit. Thank you very much. You harpooned me with your harpoon cannon. Well done. It's not difficult. You're built like a fucking WoW. Me, I'm built like a WoW, not you. Also have a Discord, a Disco. There's also a Discord server. I also technically have YouTube, which of course I don't upload too much anymore, but nonetheless, it is in existence. It does, in fact, exist. And then you may have seen him in the chat. There is, of course, Mr. Malice Caliber, who was last seen playing Among Us, and tonight at 8:30, which is about an hour, well, maybe 8:30 to 9-ish, so an hour and a half. If you're still around, you might want to check him out. He is playing Advance Wars, and is probably better at Twitch than I am. So enjoy that. If you need entertainment on a Friday, there is Nicarin, who does a sort of 9 o'clock start on a Friday. And then I don't have it, but Oni, you do. Unfortunately, English time zone makes it awkward to see, but Oni Bush, you seem to have started doing YouTubey bits. So feel free, if you can get your link in the next couple of minutes, do feel free to drop that in as well, Oni. I will probably try and I'll try and sort of put together a Nightbot command for your stuff as well, just so you've got something. And then also, I wonder if this will work. Mate of mine also does some streaming. Yes, he plays a lot of Star Wars Squadrons. So I realise I have thrown a lot of links at you. So do feel free to take your time to process those. You don't have to have them all in your face at once. But nonetheless, there are plentiful options. James Games is a bit more erratic at the moment, I think, because he's not got any kind of schedule, but still worth checking out. He's a good lad. Patronise him much? Yep. Right, so what we'll do is we'll probably do a little raid, but first I will say cheerio, of course, because that's the thing I do. So I will say cheerio, play the end phase, and then we'll rock into a raid and go somewhere else. So you can enjoy that. Cheerio and end phase. Cheerio. Bye-bye.
Operator, you are leaving the battle. If you continue any further, I will be forced to extract you, and this mission will be a failure.
Only.